Hey everybody, the Reeswerrel here, and welcome back to more Coffee Talk. Oh boy, it's been 2 weeks. I've just been busy with shit. It's mostly because I decided I wanted to migrate my collection from Launchbox to Playnite, and I spent an entire, near enough about a full week just doing that. I think it took 4 days in total, but my excuse for today is, I was messing around with Virtual Console stuff on the Wii U, which surprisingly takes a lot longer than I thought it would. What am I doing? I just want to remember everybody's name. So we got Freya. Oh, okay, yeah. Freya's the green-haired girl. We got Georgie, Gala, who's that guy, Lua, Bailey's, Hyde, Myrtle, Rachel, Aqua, Hendry. Okay, cool. As I said, it's been 2 weeks, I don't remember much. Either way, I don't think... Did I read everything here? A stray boy and a lonely cat. Oh, wait. I don't know if I did this. Oh god, I don't remember. I'm going to assume that I didn't read this, so I'm going to read it now. And it's by Freya Fatima. So, a stray boy and a lonely cat. Midnight. The boy arrives at his home. The ticking sound of the cooling engine fills the dark, empty garage, followed by the scrape of the rusty metal door being forcefully closed. He leaves the garage, and there she is, waiting for him to come back home. She always waits in the same spot, around the same time. The boy always smiles when he sees her. So, meow. The cat calls the boy, demanding the treatment she always receives from him every night in the same spot, around the same time. He laughs quietly as he walks up to join her. You've been waiting for me, haven't you? Here, come here, says the boy to the cat while he pets her fur. The cat purrs loudly and refuses to stand still. She dances around him, stands up tall on 2 feet, rubs her head against his shins, and shares her affection while enjoying their nightly routine. Until suddenly the boy decides that their interaction is enough for today. He stands up, walks away from her, and closes his door. The cat understands that their time for the day is up. They both return to their own lives. The boy did not give the cat something to eat, and the cat did not sleep next to him to help him relax, for she was not his and he was not hers. Damn. That got strangely deep. What the hell does Y do? Oh, okay, yeah, it's like the text log. God, I really haven't played in a while. By the way, we have Hyde and Gala. He really never changed. I know. But it was surprisingly nice. Catching up with people from back then. Thank you for forcing me to do it. Don't mention it. Oh yeah, I forgot my character's actually my name. Hey Reese. I'd like to order again. The usual. Back to the experiment? Yes. I think the last one was the remedy, but there's no harm in checking some other combinations. Alright. You know what to do. Okay, so he wants the thing. The Galahad. Which I believe was milk, ginger and honey. But I'm gonna check. Oh no, it can't be. It would be tea. Was it tea, ginger? Oh, tea, milk and ginger. I think I got it. Galahad, there we go. I was right. Milk, ginger and honey, that's not even a drink. I mean, it is, but I know what I mean. Right, so tea, gin, that's cinnamon. Oh, it's milk. Yes, because the order screws me over. It's dumb. Tea, milk and ginger. I really wish it told me what it was going to make. I'm pretty sure this is a Galahad. Galahad. Hell yes. We got it. Just want to make sure. Boom. Try this. Thank you. Just what I needed. What about you, Mr. Hyde? Would you like to order anything else? I'm good for now. I couldn't help overhearing you both. It sounds like you two go way back. We do, I guess. He was my bodyguard. Oh? Didn't you meet here? Yeah, when this was a bar. What happened exactly? He was getting his ass kicked by a couple of dwarves. Ugh, those two bastards. It wasn't a pretty sight, so I intervened. Aren't vampires supposed to be, you know, tough? just because I'm a vampire, it doesn't mean I know Kung Fu. Besides, I'd had a couple of drinks. I could have taken them both if I was sober. A couple? Really? You were trashed, Hyde. You told them I was your bodyguard. Wait, were you not his bodyguard? Not at the time, we didn't even know each other. But because of that whole fiasco, we both got kicked out. And then this wasted vampire stuck to me. Like, well, you know, to a blanket. It was obviously he was too drunk to drive, so I hailed a cab. Turns out he was also too drunk to tell the driver where he lived, and I was stuck with him until morning. Thanks for not leaving me out on the street, Gala. Those dwarves could have killed me. My god, who were they? I'm not going to confirm or deny anything, but it's possible they may have had ties to the Mafia. And they might have lost some of their money on the stock market. A lot of their money. Yikes. They wanted me to launder their dirty money, so I decided to screw them over instead. Yeah, I overheard what they were saying about what were they talking about before the fight started. I knew Hyde was innocent, and that's why I helped him. He might be an annoying asshole, but he's not a thief. What a stroke of luck, the universe sending me a guardian angel in my time of need. So the next morning I offered him a job as my bodyguard for real. After all the trouble you caused me the night before. Hey, I took you to breakfast. Don't tell me that counted for nothing. I have to say, it wasn't my proudest moment. I was broke, breakfast was an offer I couldn't refuse. It was the late 60s, mind you. It wasn't easy finding a job, especially for people like me. Werewolves. War veterans. Ah, I see. So how did you go from working as a bodyguard to working in a hospital, Gala? Well, when he was working with me, I noticed. Hyde. I'd prefer it if we skip that part. I'm sorry, but I don't want to go into any details about it. It's alright. Forgive me for asking. I don't mind telling you the quick and dirty version. Long story short, he helped me with something. Let's just say, something from my past. Thanks to that help, I found a new purpose in life. Helping other people live. Of course, it's not easy for a veteran werewolf to become a nurse or doctor. That's why I chose hospital admin instead. So you could say I owe this guy my life. Thanks to his stubborn persistence in helping me when I needed it. Thank you for sharing your story with me. I didn't expect such a tale from you. I know. Anyway, Reese, I'd like to order something now. What would you like? Can you make a tea-based drink that's warm and cool at the same time? Oh. Maybe? Ooh. Wait, did Gala go up? He's at 3! Woo! So what is this? Favourite things. Food, anything warm and made with ginger. Music, Metal Maiden. Books, Full Metal Jarhead. What I'm doing with my life, trying to heal myself by helping other people heal. Damn. So, something warm and cool. A tea-based drink that is warm and cool. I'm just thinking like what I could do. There's Russian tea, which I believe is warm and cool. Warm and cool at the same time. Do 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 do. So it's just a tea-based drink, warm and cool. So we got the first part down. It's just tea. Warm and cool. I don't know if I want one, because you can get like extra warm and extra cool. I think you just want one that's warm and cool. What if we try tea, lemon, and honey? Boom. What's that make? Ooh, A Midsummer Night's Dream. There we go. It's warm and cool, it's the exact same. Sure, try that. There's your order. Exactly what I wanted. Perfect. Is he at 3 now? Hot damn! Favourite things. The fact I've been blood sober for 10 years now. What I'm doing with my life. Currently a model, past stock trader, entrepreneur, and venture capitalist. Different. And then this will have added to my tea-based drinks. Midsummer Night's Dream, sweet and memorable like summertime blues. By the way, it feels like this place is missing something today. Yeah, I haven't seen her today. Yeah, Freya. Speak of the devil. Ah, brilliant. Speak of the devil. Look who it is. Hello, good people. And one vampire. It's good to see you too. Freya. By the way, we were just talking about you. Oh, really? Indeed. What about me? I was just surprised that you weren't here. Is that how you pick up girls young enough to be your granddaughter? That won't work on me. I've no interest in flirting with you. I've got high standards, you know? You look so tired, Freya. Hard day at work? How could you tell? Call it werewolf senses. Right. I should raise my draft, and I actually got some good feedback. That's good to hear. Glad I could help. So I spent the whole day rewriting stuff, and I also did some stories for the paper. Overall, it was a good day. That's good to hear. But please don't forget to take a break. It's easy to get carried away by work when you're on a roll. Will do, sir. And speaking of hospitals, how's your hospital admining life going? That's not even a word, Freya. Actually, I'm not even sure what you even do there. It's pretty boring to talk about, but mostly I handle operational stuff happening in the hospital. Things like how much a specialist costs, and how much it affects our income. I also deal with patients and their families. If they require intensive care, such as operations, I go through what we do and how much it would cost them. Kinda like biz dev for people's lives, then. You could say that. Damn, that sounds complicated and hard. That's why I'm suited for my job. Someone who gets very emotionally attached to patients would find this job pretty tough. Whereas heartless people like my friend here only see it from a business perspective. Good point. Why do people rarely talk about your kind of job? I guess most people don't really notice we exist, or think about the necessity of it. Exactly, it's like it's an interesting job, yet no one talks about it. Maybe because most admins are just like me. We rarely talk about work outside of the hospital. Why? For me, I just don't find any reason to. It's the patients' personal lives anyway. Such professionalism and loyalty. Should keep hold of that mindset, especially in front of this lady here. You... He needs to be a bit less loyal, though. Hyde? You've been doing this job for a while, right? Almost 50 years now. Whoa, I didn't know that. Wait. 50 years in the same position? Uh-huh. Holy. Ask for a promotion, man. You keep offering me new positions. Mostly managerial. Take it. Not interested. Why? It's not something I want. Besides, as I've told you before, I fit perfectly in this position. But the salary must be better if you take the promotion, right? Of course. But what I get at the moment is more than enough for me right now. And I still get raises while I'm doing this job. I really can't figure you out. That's Scarlet for you. Anyway, my shift's starting soon. It was nice catching up with both of you. Are you going to stay, Hyde? Yeah, I'm still enjoying the vibes here. I'll see you in a few weeks, I guess. Yep. Safe trip. See you around, Reese. And you, Freya. See ya. Take care on your way. Yeah! There we go. I'm surprised Freya's not ordered anything. You know, it's kinda hard to believe. Someone like Gala could be your best friend. We were just talking about that before you arrived. Oh, really? Man, I missed an interesting story. So, how did you guys meet? Seriously? I have to retell the story? Yes. Come on, you're not going anywhere, right? Huh, alright then. We met in this place back when it was a bar. Okay, it's just gonna skip over it, good. Whoa. I never knew Garlo used to be in the army. I mean, he's got the build to be on the front line. Still though, why did he make the jump from... how should I say this? A very physical job to medic. Well, he's not comfortable talking about it right now. But you know why, right? Are you trying to squeeze the story from me? Obviously. He doesn't want to talk about it. That's him, not you. Seriously, Freya? Come on. Don't do it. I won't get into details. But, going to war, It messes with your head. Oh. I mean, you did ask. You see why Gala doesn't want to talk about it, huh? I don't get it, but it must be difficult. Especially back then. The only thing he was confident in was his strength. So he only did work that relied on his muscle. That wouldn't help him get over his trauma though, right? Of course not. But it was the only thing he could do. Or at least, it's the only thing he thought he could do. But you hired him for his muscle. Hey, I didn't know about all that at the time. Besides, he's good at being a bodyguard. And we weren't that close yet. So, no personal feelings. I needed his strength. But then I got to be interested in him. Interested? I think he's a cool person. That's all. After a few months, I noticed his problem. I suggested he talk about it with someone, seek help, which he refused. No surprises there. But I kind of pushed him to do it. How? It's complicated. Eventually, he did go to get professional help. Of course, I've no idea what happened in his therapy sessions, but in the end, he found a new purpose in his life. He quit working for me. And not so long after that, he started working at the hospital. And he's been Oh. Oh. Good evening, everyone. Oh boy. Good evening. It's nice to see you again. We are also glad to see you, Barrister. Or Barrister? I never know how you say it. By the way, I didn't catch your name the last time you visited. Do you have a name? Name? We sure have. On Earth, please call us Neil. Oh, there we go. I just got an achievement. We are all friends. Wait, have I met every character? No. Maybe. Neil. Friends only, close friends only. Well, shit. Neil. Yes. Neil. Is that your real name? Oh, of course not. Due to the nature of our communication, we do not really need trivial things like names to interact. But from what we have learned here, it seems like the name Neil has a lot of associations with Earthling efforts in intergalactic exploration. Goddamn. Okay, yes. Ah, I get what you mean. I believe we did not meet the last time we were here. I saw you from afar when you left the coffee shop a few days ago. So, hello, my name is Freya. You could say I'm a regular here. And you, sir? Hyde. You come here often? For someone who doesn't live in Seattle, yeah. Ooh, you're not from around here. Neither are we. Where do you come from? Far away. By far away you mean a few thousand miles, or more. More. Much more. More to the point that your strange calculation system means nothing. That sounds far away indeed. What are you doing here in Seattle? And do all your kind dress like this? Oh, this? We chose this appearance based on an image we saw when we first arrived. Image? Ah, what? The Arame Gendru album cover. No wonder you look familiar. As for what we are doing, this place is really the perfect spot to practice our communication skills with Earthlings. But before that, please let us order something from the Barrister? I think barristers with 2 R's. Fuck knows, who cares? What do you want to drink tonight? The usual. That is how you say it, yes? Yes. So, anything? Yes, we won't be able to taste the difference anyway. You really can't taste anything. Yes. What if I can brew a drink that can make you feel something? Interesting premise. But we doubt you'll be able to do that. Challenge accepted. Please surprise us. Okay, for this you have to serve a... I can't remember what it's called. But I know it's not got any of the ingredients. It's literally just milk, crap. Yeah, milk and crap. No, milk, honey, Fook. I don't remember what the last ingredient is. Was it mint? I think. If this comes out as being called the Milky Way, then I got it right. But I may have got it wrong. Otherwise. Oh, we got it. There it is, the Milky Way. Let's see. Wait, are we now friends? Fucking it. Jesus. Oh. My self-summary, please write your profile here. Favorite things, please write your profile here. Oh wow, they didn't even do anything. But I got the Milky Way, which is a special drink. Milk, honey and mint, sweet and cool, like outer space. Let's see, I hope I got this right. Thank you. What the Interesting. Before you ask, yes, that's how they drink. This... Whoa! They're gonna blast off. What is this? We have never been able to test anything in our life. But this is a breakthrough. We have to report immediately. What the Oh. Done. Thank you so much. From all of our kind. You are one interesting person. Thank you. That was a compliment, yes? Normally, yes. But you can't be so sure with Freya. That definitely was the highest form of compliment. What are you, Neil? Us? We are travelers. Doing our job in the space you call Milky Way. What kind of job? We are tasked with the mission to spread our seeds. You really are here to find a date? All the way from a galaxy far, far away. Wow. Turns out pervs exist anywhere in the universe. Feeling attacked, old man? Not really. You have a valid point. We do not understand. But we are glad if we can make you laugh. Oh, the pleasure was mine. If I may ask, why do you have to breed with us? We are sorry, but that is classified information. Aw, man. But we believe it is our right to share it with you tonight. Thanks to this eye-opening drink from the... Fuck. Barrister. I owe you this story. So why? Everyone, including us and you, and everyone else, is tasked to keep the balance of the universe. But sometimes it is hard for some civilizations to maintain balance by themselves. Because unknown threats that are beyond each civilization's power can appear. And that is where we come in. I still don't see the relation between that and impregnating us. You're quite dense, aren't you? Hey. You came here to give seeds. So a half-breed of your kind can be born on Earth. That is correct. The half-breeds will be half Earthling and half whatever you are. Yes. Assuming that you have some powers that we can't comprehend, you're trying to make sure Earth will have its own protector. That is 100% correct. Holy shit. You're trying to give us a superhero? Yes, that is what your people will call the protector. But why go through all the hassle? It sounds like a lot of work. Why not just explain this to someone? I'm sure a lot of women wouldn't mind giving birth to a superhero. Sadly, it's not that simple. The future protector has to be someone that loves this planet more than anything. They have to be born out of love, which we have learned is a very complicated feeling on Earth. We have it easier back home due to the nature of our communication. We understand everyone deeply by default. So everyone on our planet loves each other from the moment they're born. That sounds beautiful. And creepy. Yeah. Why? It sounds like your planet is a giant spherical orgy. That was a badly chosen word. But it is roughly similar to the truth. Oh my. If what you say is true, shouldn't we help them get shouldn't we help them to get laid with love? Guidance is all we need. Otherwise, we might be responsible for the birth of a super evil person instead. God, come from an orgy planet. My god. Well, how's the mission going so far? We cannot say it's going well. I'm not surprised. With how quirky and unique you are, not many women can handle that. Could you handle them, though? Me? I don't know, what do you think? You're a pretty adventurous girl. Won't be surprised if you decided to go on a date. Or maybe go further. If it got you a good story. Oh, you're not offended by that? Not in the slightest. You're wrong, though. I'd go on a date with them, but I don't like to sleep around. Really? To be honest, I didn't expect that. Yeah, I get that a lot. People often mistake me for someone who gets around a lot. Excuse me, miss. From what we gather, does it mean you are willing to breed with us in exchange for our stories? Wow, no wonder your mission isn't going well. I don't mind going out with you for a drink or dinner, in exchange for stories, but I'll only sleep with someone I'm serious about. But our mission is serious. It's not that. You either have to be my boyfriend or husband if you want to sleep with me. We've heard of those terms before. Let us check them once again. This This is very strange. According to what we found, many Earthlings mate with one person exclusively for their entire life. Yes, that's called commitment. Such a strange concept. Then why, with such rules, do you still face overpopulation problems? Now that you mention it, we don't have enough control of ourselves, and those in charge also don't have enough control of us. Not to mention some races live for a very, very long time. So even though there are rules about having kids, and they can be strictly enforced, a lot of people still break them. We know Earthlings boast about the concept of free will, but we thought your kind also loved the concept of restraint and taking care of the planet. At least, that was what we gathered from your information network. Theoretically, that should be the case. But Earthlings are stupid. That's the easiest way to put it. We learned so much today. But we have another question for Miss Freya. Ask away. How can we become your husband? Oh my god. First of all, I would suggest going step by step. Most of the time, you start by dating. Boyfriends or girlfriends, you know, before you talk about marriage. Oh, okay. So, oh my god. Neil is great. How can we become your boyfriend? You start by asking her whether she's actually single. Understood. Oh, this is the best. So, Miss Freya, are you single? Yes, I am single. Do you want to be our girlfriend? Now, the path to starting to date varies between people, but usually it takes some time before you want to commit yourself to someone. Wow. The breeding process on Earth is surely extremely complicated. It can be easier if you're a smooth talker. Smooth talker? Someone good at communicating with others. That would be really challenging for us. Even after all that, making kids is still in a totally different league. Most women prefer it if their male partners wear condoms. Condoms? It's something you wear to prevent pregnancy. What? Why would you do the mating ritual if you do not want to have offspring? Pleasure. All this information is too much to process in one evening. So, we talked about using condoms, but how do your kind have sex? Like, seeing how you drink. A condom might be something you can't use at all. That's true. How do you do it? We are pretty flexible with that, but we cannot tell you the details, unless we agree to do the mating ritual. Oh my. I don't want to imagine how it's done. Oh, you do not need to worry. We will not hurt anyone physically or mentally. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. Especially the mental part. We did our research, and we tried it on the testing object we made. It was proven. The mental capacity of Earthlings is far more complicated than anything on Earth, sir. Oh, we did not know that. Being born on Earth sounds very difficult. It is. I have to agree with that. Anyway, thank you so much for the information you have given us tonight. It means a lot for our mission. We have to report our findings to the base. How will you proceed with your mission with this newfound information? We are not sure yet. It is yet to be discussed after all. It was really nice talking with all of you. You're welcome. We are off now. Bye. Take care on your way, sir. Aw, that was a great conversation. I loved that. That was so good. That was really something. Indeed. You said the first time they came here was for a date, right? Yeah, but their date never came. And then they mistook Miss Myrtle for their date. The game developer arc? Wow, I dread to think how that went. Oopsie. It was pretty awkward. Yeah. But you can't be angry at such naivety. I guess so. By the way, has that young woman been back since I spoke with her last time? You mean Miss Lua? Yeah, her. Oh, showing some concern now, are you? I'm just curious. No, I haven't seen her since then. But her boyfriend did come a few days ago. And Freya was being pretty nosy to the point that Mr. Gala joined the discussion. My. You really have a knack for starting trouble. Sadly, I have to agree with that. It's not easy to make Gala join a random conversation, unless it really piques his interest. Or it annoys him. I don't know how to react to that. Well, I need to catch a flight to whatever that place is tomorrow. Seoul. Whatever, yeah. So I'm off for the day. Oh, you're leaving Seattle so soon? It's only for a week or so. I'll be back here sooner than you know. Oh, well, it'll be a peaceful week then. Anyway, I need to get going as well. Thank you for letting me stay without ordering anything. I didn't even notice that. You really don't care about business. She didn't order anything, but she did attract people to the coffee shop. That's one way to put it. Anyway, Freya, do you want to share a cab? Thanks, but I'm riding my bike. Alright then, see you around. Take care on your way, folks. And that's the end of the day. Gingerbread coffee, sweetened with brown sugar to satisfy the cookie monster. Alright. What day are we on? Is it day 9? I don't even know. Does it tell me? Wednesday, September 30th. Okay, it does not tell me what day I'm on. Alright, cool. That's fine. Oh dear. Oh, never mind, I thought that was like a body. The Evening Whispers. Dwarven-made cars face challenge against an unexpected competitor. The Mother Earth organization fights to save more forests. Protests arise over government treatment of Atlantic immigrants. Yeah, they just pepper spray them. Oof. Before I do anything. Loving in silence. Alright. So it was a Saturday night as usual. I picked her up from her apartment for another Saturday night date. I used the word another, but to be honest, this was the first actual Saturday night date. Ooh, okay. We'd done since I don't even know when. It wasn't every week a cool event related to our hobby happened, so we, or I suppose I should say, weren't going to miss this chance for a cozy evening in her apartment. We'd only been dating for 4 months, and I kid you not, we couldn't have been more different. I'm the type of person who feels restless if I don't go out on a weekend, while she prefers to lock her apartment from the inside, flush the key down the toilet and never leave again. That's why me going out to her apartment on the weekend was the fairest option for the both of us. I mean, we can just order food online and chill without having to worry about the traffic. Ain't that cool? That's what she said whenever I asked if she wanted to eat out somewhere. That happened a lot in our first month together. After that, I just tried to get used to it. We drove to the event. It wasn't that far, but traffic's always ridiculous on the weekend. Throughout the drive, we barely spoke. Total silence except for the music playing from my playlist. If she knew the song, we would sing along to the song. If not, then total silence it was. When we arrived at the event, she changed. She became the most outgoing, friendly and talkative person around. Even I was nothing compared to her, and I usually consider myself a very talkative person. We said hi to everyone we knew, and some we didn't. And then we tried all the games being showcased there. We sat next to each other trying one game after another, commenting on the story, art, music, gameplay, atmosphere, any other aspect you might use to judge a game. But when we played, we just played. No talking during the playthrough, total silence as if she was recharging spent energy from all the interacting she'd done before. Back in her apartment, we didn't talk much. She made 2 cups of green tea latte for both of us, and then we watched Netflix together, with only a few words traded. Don't you feel bored dating me? She asked. Really? This again? I know, I'm sorry to bring this up again, but you were so silent today, I thought you were mad at me. Honey, I'm not mad at you. Why would I be? I don't know, it's just that I'm super introverted. You're super extroverted. And there are times when I feel like I'm holding you back from your true self. You're just overthinking things, honey. Tonight was amazing, and I can't thank you enough for being willing to join me and sacrifice your stay-at-home relaxation time. We both know how much you love staying in and how rarely you get the chance to do it. Why do you like me? You've asked this question a dozen times in the last 4 months, you know? I nudged her and smiled. I just wanted to make sure, she said and started crying. Hey, don't be sad, it's okay. And to answer your question, I don't know why I like you. Then answer again, because it's true. All I know is I feel comfortable around you. I just feel happy, calm, and I don't know, do I need to know? That sounds dangerous, liking someone without knowing the reason. Oh, believe me, dear, I was confused for the longest time before I realised. It's actually the best feeling I've ever had. How about you? Why do you like me? Who said I liked you? I was speechless for a moment. She grinned at me and giggled through the remains of her tears. You should have seen your face. Oh my god, don't mess around with me like that. You almost gave me a heart attack. Good, it means you weren't lying about your feelings. She smiled. You haven't answered my question. It's a secret. That's not fair, I told you mine. I hate to break it to you, but don't know is not a proper answer, my dear. But it's an honest one. I know. We stayed silent again. So that was my introvert girlfriend in me. My answer to her was obviously a lie. Not knowing why I like someone is super scary. But I never imagined being able to feel like that for anyone other than her. At least that's how I wish things could be. I thought as I drove back home alone in my car in total silence. Oof, that was a long story. Shit. That was cool. Welcome. Whoa. Good evening, sir. Are you gonna hit me with that pen so I forget all my memories? Hello? Oh god, I'm fired. No! I'm from the Federal Immigration Regulation and Enforcement Division. Or FIRED. Oh. FIRE, for short. How may I help you? We've heard reports of alien sightings in this area. We take the issue of illegal interstellar immigration seriously. Have you seen any creatures you would consider to be alien in nature? I don't think so. But what should I be looking for? What's the alien look like? We're not 100% sure. But according to some eyewitnesses, it's wearing a spacesuit or something similar. That's, a pretty eye-catching outfit. You think an illegal alien would try to blend in better, right? To avoid attention, you know? That is a very good point. In fact, there might be a solid possibility that we've been running around after false testimonies. They are superior creatures after all. Thank you for the help. If you see any suspicious activities, please contact us through our website. Will do, sir. You don't want to drink anything before leaving? We're good. Take care on your way. Whew. Bloody hell, Neil. You've got to be careful. Phew. You really need to be more careful, Neil. Huh? That's Aqua. I know the footsteps. Good evening, Reese. Yo. Hello, Miss Aqua, Miss Myrtle. Have you both been somewhere together? We plan to meet here. It's just a coincidence we arrived at the same time. Would you like to order anything? Do you want to order first? No, you go first. Okay. Can I have a cup of green tea with a lot of mint? Ooh, so I need green tea that's extra minty. I do actually kind of have like a list that basically lists how strong something is and what ingredients are required. It's just so I don't screw up. Green tea. I can get that started. Bloop. Oh, well, that makes more sense. Yeah, it's green tea and mint. Green tea with a lot of mint. I should have really guessed that. Mint and mint. What does this make? Marrakech. Sure. It's extra minty. Your drink's ready. Ooh, this looks really fresh. I call this Marrakech, inspired by its origin. It's either Marrakech or Marrakech. Marrakech? Catch, fuck it. Inspired by its origin. Marrakech in Morocco? Oops. I pressed X instead of A, but whatever. Green tea. Marrakech. Fresh and healthy drink from Morocco. I heard the people there really love tea. Let's give this a try then. Oh my. It's warm but very refreshing. No wonder Morocco is often associated with tea. How about you, Miss Myrtle? Do you want to order right away? Sure. I'll have the Tartaric. What? Do I have that? Tartaric. If I don't, I have it in my cheat sheet, so it's fine. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta, I don't have it. Tartaric. I have no idea if that's a tea or if it's a chocolate. I'll go to coffee and scroll down. Oh, found it. It's 2 teas with milk. Sure. Boop, boop, boop. 1 Tartaric coming right up. There we go, the Tartaric. Very good. Here's your Tartaric. Huh? Tea milk. Tea with milk mixed by pouring the two repeatedly between cups, originally from Malaysia. I don't like that reaction. Myrtle. Oh. She's at 3 now. Favourite things, me time, what I'm doing with my life, as I've stated before, working on Full Metal Conflict series. Is there anything wrong? No. It's better than I thought it would be, actually. Holy shit, she smiles. The taste is really authentic. Just like the Tertaric you get in Southeast Asia. Thank you for the compliment. Where did you learn to make it? The internet. I travelled around Southeast Asia a few years ago. So you learned about it in Malaysia? Yes, and from videos on the internet. Hey, I was right when I said the internet. So, how are things going in the office? As usual. Tiring. But thanks to you and your team, we made some good progress with a problem we've been stuck on for a while. I'm glad I could be of help. It's not every day our research can have an impact as direct as this. Only a few weeks after publication, no less. The thing is, even with your help, we still need to do a ridiculous amount of overtime to make sure the game will be available for the holiday season. Oh. I want to say please don't forget to rest, but I'm sure it won't be that easy for you and the team. Huh. As if those executives care about us. Overtime is not mandatory, they'll say. Please see your family, get some rest. But we all know, that optional overtime is a passive-aggressive move. We'll stay longer in the office anyway, because if you go home earlier than the others, you'll feel bad for them. You'll feel guilty. I understand that so much. I hate to admit it, but yeah, it's guilt. I wish I could help you. Or at least say something to boost your morale. Your moral. Sadly, I'm not the right person to give you advice about that, for guilt is something that also bothers me a lot, even for things I shouldn't feel guilty about. And you know what makes it worse? I know the state of the industry, but it still saddens me to realise that my favourite series was born out of such sacrifice. I'm sorry I ruined the mood for everyone. Don't worry about it, Aqua. I'm not that bad off, you know. At least the company gives us decent compensation. Healthcare, bonuses and so on. We're already used to this. So, don't worry about me, okay? Getting used to unhealthy working conditions shouldn't be a norm. Hey, cheer up. Remember, your research helped us out a lot. Thanks to you, the rest of the development is going to be much easier. How's your game doing, by the way? Actually, I have some good news about it. What is it? The game got approved to be showcased at Max, really? At Max West this year. That's really good news. Congrats. Thank you. So, what's the problem then? I haven't confirmed my attendance to the organizer. Why? Confirm it. Fast. Before they give your spot to another indie. I'm just not sure about it. What's stopping you? Cost. The booth is free for indies. That's good then. And the event's even in Seattle. You don't need to spend anything on travel or accommodation. It's a golden ticket. But I'm not that confident. You passed the selection process, right? That should be enough validation to reassure you of the game's quality. If I'm not mistaken, the judges are usually prolific people in the industry. And also senior journalists. I know. But I've told you about my game, right? It's pretty non-traditional. And thousands of people will be visiting Max, expecting Full Metal Conflict and other bigger games. Every game has its own market, you know. And you'll be in the indie area. People know what to expect there. Gamers aren't stupid. What if some haters visit the booth? What if they don't like my game and say bad things about it? Or about me? That's not gonna happen. It's an expo, not the internet. People are way nicer in real life. Even after all that, I'd still be there by myself for the whole event. That one is a problem, yeah. Is she gonna go with her? Meeting that many people is already scary enough. Doing it for the 4 days straight? Showing my baby to the public? I just can't imagine the horror. She's gonna go with her. You know what? Huh? So far, my schedule is pretty empty around then. If things stay this way until Max, I'll come with you. No, you don't have to do that. Even if you're free then, you shouldn't waste your time on me. Relax or something. Nah, it's no bother. I'll be going to the event anyway. Might as well come with an exhibitor badge. What about your company's booth? Don't worry about it. There are hundreds of us. I can just ask my lead to skip this year. But... I'm coming with you. Whether you like it or not. Oh, okay. Good. Now, what are you going to show the game on? I'll have a laptop and a smartphone. Is the expo build ready? Expo build? You're not planning to showcase the full version, right? That's the plan. Don't. I can give you the guidelines on what to have for the expo build. Do you have the game with you now? It's on my phone. I can send you the build now if you want. Do so. Okay. Got it. Now let's see. Is this Freya? Oh, it's Rachel. Hello, Miss Rachel. Hi, Reese. What's wrong? Huh? Nothing. I've just been practicing all day and I'm pretty tired. Are you having a concert soon? Don't tell anyone yet, it'll be announced tomorrow. But I'm going to perform at Countchella next week. They're still adding new performers? Yeah, you might say that those announced this late are... backups. Oh. But it's still the biggest festival in the country. Yes. And I'm excited for it. I think I should celebrate with a special drink. Something sweet. What do you want to order? A sweet hot chocolate. Just a sweet. So it's basically... that's just going to be a hot chocolate, right? I'm checking. Ooh. Okay, that's a bitter chocolate. Ooh, extra sweet. That might be good. Less sweet, extra bitter. Less sweet, bitter. Less warm, cool, sweet, bitter. I'm gonna go with an extra sweet one. Whether that's correct or not, who knows. It's a Chocobee Miracle, which is chocolate, honey and milk. It's just the fact she didn't say extra sweet, so I'm like, What else is there? There's another one which is one that's cool and sweet. I might try that then. Reset. Before I make it. So it's chocolate, milk and cinnamon. Oh, it's sweet and bitter. Nah, I'm gonna go with what I said. The Chocobee Miracle. Was it that? Crap, I can't remember. Chocolate honey milk. Yeah, there we go. Oh, look at it. It's sweet. Did you just wink at me? Or was that her blinking? Looked like she winked. Also, I get the feeling Aqua's at 3 now. Oh no, Rachel's at 2. Aqua was already at 3. So, my self-summary. Hi there, I'm Rachel Florencia. You might have seen me on your screen singing, dancing or modelling, working on a new album especially for you right now. And then we got the Chocobee Miracle. How many drinks are there? Is there 5 of each? Oh. Except for tea, there's 6 of those. And coffees, there's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we got 9, 6. So 15, 20, 25, 30 drinks. Not bad. Here's your drink. Oh, it looks very pretty. Let's hope it's not too sweet. And it's warm and sweet. I love it. Please don't hesitate to call me if you need anything else. Thanks. Other than the instruction on the loading screen, try putting a time limit on how long they can play. Why? Wouldn't that break their immersion? Probably, but in case there's a good reaction to it, you might have people lining up to play your game. Don't want to make them wait too long. That makes sense. If you don't want to put a time limit on it, try ending the demo with a cliffhanger. That should get people's attention. Noted. God, who now? I'm just gonna say Freya. Oh. Oh dear. Oh no. Dad? What are you doing here? After what you did at the studio this evening, I was worried. I couldn't find you anywhere around the studio. So I thought you'd be here. And now you're causing another ruckus. We're sorry, Reese. We didn't mean to cause you any problems. You are sorry. I don't have anything to be sorry for. Oh my god. Well, anyway, I better order something. What are you having? What would you recommend? Might I suggest a cup of Spanish Sahara? Ooh, what is that? Basically hot chocolate with milk and ginger. Sounds delicious. I'll take that Spanish Sahara. Well, there we go. Shit, what did I say? Milk and ginger. Chocolate, milk. Shit, that's not ginger. Just want to make sure I got the order right. Ooh, okay. calm down. Where is it? Milk? Ah. Did I do that right then? Milk and... yeah, I did. I'm just gonna double check with my, my handy dandy sheet. No, that's something else. Spanish Sahara. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's chocolate milk and ginger. I got it right. It's fine. Alright, brew. There it is. It's got a random thing in it. Enjoy. Your drink is ready, sir. My. Wait, has that increased my, like, relationship with Henry now? Warm and cozy, just like a day in Barcelona. Sweet, nourishing, healthy chocolate. So Henry is probably higher. He's probably at number 2 now. Oh, he's full. Goddamn. Myself, submarine music enthusiast and father. Favourite things, family. What I'm doing with my life, trying to be a better father while running a record store. This is amazing. Glad you liked it. Dad? Yes? Please just go home after you finish your drink. Not until you leave that good-for-nothing pervert. I need him. He's going to help me become more successful. I know Morris. He is not a good person. The industry has changed, Dad. It's not like 20 years ago. Besides, since you left, he's been growing his brand, making his name. Managing a lot of stars so they become superstars. I still have my informants in the industry. He hasn't changed much. And even if he has, it wasn't for the better. You're just being paranoid. First you were afraid of how my fans would treat me. Now you're afraid of the industry too. What next? You'll lock me in the house because you're afraid of the air I'm breathing. You're just too young to understand. Oh dear. Then make me understand. Because this is definitely not helping. There are better ways. Didn't you learn anything from Mom? You were together for almost 15 years, but you learned nothing. Not even how to talk to your own daughter. Rachel, I'm sorry, but I'm trying, okay? Try harder. Because right now, you're not helping anyone. Not me, not you, no one. I know. But give me a chance. You know what? It'll take time for me to learn, but I am learning. Or, you know, I could return to the industry. I could try to be your manager. Dad, are you out of your mind? You've been out of touch for so long. I told you, I have informants there. I'm not that out of touch. Of course, there are things I need to figure out. But it doesn't work that way, Dad. You know that. Going from a girl band to a solo career won't be easy. If I take things slow, I'll lose all my momentum. If you don't want me to be your manager, can you at least choose someone other than Morris? I don't think so. Mr. Lesser is at the height of his career now. He's my best chance right now. Don't be too paranoid, okay? I've made my decision. Now please go home. Relax. And don't ever come to the studio again. I'm going back there. I need to practice for the festival. It's only a few days away. And it's a big chance to boost my presence as a solo artist. When are you going to be home? I don't know. I'll be staying at the hotel the label provided. But that's... See you, Dad. Wait, Rachel. Ah, dear. What is this music? Is he gonna do the sigh? Oh no. Excuse me for a moment, Reese. I like how they take the cups with them too. Just gonna pan over to those two and like, oh dear. I'm sorry about what just happened. You don't have to apologise. Yeah, we were busy minding our own business anyway. What, you didn't hear their argument, Myrtle? Of course I heard them. I just chose to ignore most of it. It's none of my business, is it? That's amazing. What's so amazing about that? I don't think I can do that. Dividing and focusing my attention so completely, especially when there's an argument like that. You saying you weren't listening to my advice and you were focusing on them instead? No, I was listening, I made notes. See, you didn't even realise. But you are capable of focusing your attention. Now that you mention it, it happens naturally, I guess. Being born into a big family is useful after all. Yeah, sometimes we don't even realise what we're capable of doing. By the way, you want to head back now? Yeah, it's pretty late. Here, Reese, we're leaving. Hope you had a good time. Thank you for the drinks, as usual. Please take care on your way home. Yay! End of day? No. I guess that's all for Oh, it's Hendry. Oh, you're back, Mr. Hendry. Are you alright, sir? Sir? Oh, yes. Please don't worry about me. Did you manage to catch up with Miss Rachel? No, I lost her. I'm sorry to hear that. But I'm sure she's alright. I hope you're right. By the way, pardon me for asking. Yes? Throughout your arguments with Miss Rachel, something kept bugging me. What's that? Why did you leave the music industry? Ha! Now that's a trip down memory lane. You don't have to tell me if it makes you uncomfortable. Oh no, it's fine. I left around 20 years ago, just as we were welcoming the beginning of the new millennium. It was a great time for girl bands, you know. They were huge in the 90s. And they were still enjoying the leftover sensation of the past decade. I met my wife while working. She worked for a record label. And that's how we met. I decided to get married and settle down. I wanted a peaceful life. You didn't find peace managing girl bands? Oh gosh, no. The politics, the dark side of the industry, none of it's good. But what hit me hardest was the fans. Toxic fans are the worst. Yep, I think that applies to literally everything. Well, when it comes to anything that has fans, like game fans, console fans, literally everything. The teenage girls especially, they were crazy about their idols, to the point where they started doing really unimaginable stuff. Like what? Spending all their money trying to copy the superstar lifestyle, abandoning their responsibilities, their families. And the men, they were even worse. They sexualized the girls in every way you could possibly imagine. Edited photos, stalking, outright sexual assault. It was before the internet, mind you. I mean, the internet existed, but it wasn't as mainstream as it is now. I wasn't even the target of the abuse, but it haunted me. It was everywhere. Don't talk to me about peace. I couldn't sleep back then. Not getting enough sleep is dangerous for cats. What do you do for a living now? After we got married, my wife and I opened a record store. It's not big, but we have a very specific audience. We're niche, but they love us for it. It's more than enough for our little family. You said you're still in touch with your friends in the music industry. They visit my place from time to time. And we all meet up at least once a year. Oh. Usually it's at my place. Gosh, look at the time. I should go home too. Are you gonna be alright by yourself? Don't worry about me. I'm an old cat. We're stronger than most people think. See you later, Reese. And sorry for bringing our fight to your place. Don't worry about it. Alright then. Goodbye. So that's gonna be the end of the day. Wow, a day where we had no Freya. Shit. Ginger presides over the ground. Coffee at the bottom of the cup, originally from Indonesia. Ooh, it's October now. Yeah. October 1st. We're not going to be seeing Hyde for ages. Oh, God. What's this? So, Coachella organizer reminds parents not to allow their children to attend unsupervised. Rachel Florencia confirmed to perform at Coachella 2020. Is that Guile? Jill? Nyman and Maruki Harukami to collaborate for a new IP. Is this gonna be Freya? Sorry, we're not open yet. Oh, it's Neil. Oh, Neil, you've come very early today. Is there anything I can help you with? There is definitely something you can do. What is it? Can we work here? Excuse me? What? Is it possible for us to work here? Why? We've learned something precious since we first arrived here. Communication is very important on Earth, and Earthlings communicate in a very complicated way. It blows our mind to learn that you need to mix between verbal and non-verbal communication here. Yes, but I can see that your communication skill has improved an awful lot since you arrived. That is true, but it is not enough. Some of the biggest lessons about Earthlings we learned them here. This made us think. Instead of focusing on finding a raiding partner, we should focus on learning how to communicate with Earthlings properly. Sounds like a good strategy. That is why we asked you to allow us to work here. Because you want to interact with our customers. That is correct. I'm not sure about this. Neil, normally if you're applying for a job on Earth, you have to go through certain processes before you finally get the job, if you get it at all. Oh. Let me think this over, if you don't mind, and I'll let you know tomorrow. Oh no. We are sorry for our spontaneity, but it has to be today. May I know why? Because we are leaving for an event tomorrow. Okay. Okay, thank you. But with one condition, you won't be making any drinks. I'll handle that. Once I'm done, you will give the cup to the customer. Understood. There are other things you need to keep in mind. What is that? Dealing with the customers. Some people come here just to chill. They might not come... they might come just for a drink, work, or to read something. I strongly suggest you let them be. But always be prepared if they want to talk about anything. How can we know whether people want to be left alone or not? That won't be easy, but you'll be able to judge based on their body language. Non-verbal signs? Yes. That'll be very hard for us, indeed. Don't worry, I'll give you a sign. When you should start talking, or when you should stop. Thank you. We will need that so much. Well, that's basically all you need to do here. Do we need a special outfit to do the job? Not really. I'll lend you an apron though, to keep your suit clean, and to differentiate you from the customers. You don't really need more differentiation, but it will make you look more legit for the job. That is a very Earthling thing to do. It is. Alright then. Are you ready for this? We are. Okay. Let's start the night. Okay, that was different. How is this gonna change? I'm confused. Welcome. Oh yeah, it is. They're gonna say it's gonna be Freya first. Holy wow. What the hell is happening? Good evening, Miss Freya. Hey Reese, what's going on here? Well, Neil is working here tonight, and I thought I was the one who brought bad news. I never thought this place would be ground zero for an alien invasion. It's not like that. Neil is just helping out. You've never looked like someone who needs help. There are a few things to clarify, Miss Freya. First, our mission was never about conquering Earth. In fact, it is the other way around. Second, judging from the situation, we are actually the person who is getting help from the barista. Not the other way around. What? We have learned some things since we arrived and we came to a conclusion. Before starting another breeding mission, we should learn more about how Earthlings communicate. We thought this place was the best place to learn. And you just agreed to this? On one condition, I make the drinks. Neil will only be here to serve and communicate. Fair trade. What's in it for you then? What? You're helping them here. What do you get in return? Now that you mention it, if there's anything you want from us, please do not hesitate to ask. Don't mention it. Well, maybe it can be my next story. I can write an article about your work here, Freya. If I still need to write for the paper again. What happened? The chief found out. Oh. Is that why you didn't come yesterday? Yes. How did you find out? You remember my fateful meeting with the higher-up in the elevator? Yes. The same thing happened with my chief. They met each other in the lift, and the higher-up mentioned our encounter to her. The chief called me into her office, and things went downhill from there. She realised immediately that it was the reason for my poor performance lately. She didn't like it, of course. I'm sorry to hear that. What are you going to do now? Write the goddamn novel, I guess. And after that? Hope it sells well. If not, I don't know. I've also just realised I forgot to read the paper. Yep. The only reason to learn to fly, or to learn how to fly, it happened again, I told her as I exhaled smoke. What? I took the train once to get here and fell in love twice. Not this again, she sighed, looking like she wanted to stub her own cigarette out in my face. I just can't help it. She said nothing. It's way easier, you know? Seeing someone from afar, letting your imagination roam as you daydream about how he or she lives, ignoring the fact that what you see is not the way they really are. It's way easier. You can't keep doing this to yourself. You know you need something real. I mean, this might be a stupid suggestion, but you're still using that dating app, right? Try to be more open-minded while you use it. I agree. Good. I agree that it was a stupid suggestion. She looked pissed. I couldn't blame her. It's not like it was the first time we talked about this. In fact, this conversation tended to happen around once a season. You need to stop overthinking. Go out and stop putting impossible expectations on people. You know I can't do that. I've tried. I get overexcited at any opportunity. And how's that served you so far? No, I was the one who said nothing. I'm afraid, I said. Of what? Of what will come later. I'm afraid that even if I find the right person for me, the people around me won't accept them, whoever they are. Fuck the people around you. Another stupid suggestion. I could be jailed for that. Oh my god. Ugh. Okay. She took a long drag of her cigarette and narrowed her eyes at me. What happened to you recently? Huh? You don't usually overthink quite so much, so something must have just happened. The truth is, something did happen. Something too silly to even be discussed. But she knew me. She knew about my problems, so I told her. I watched a stand-up comedy show. Seriously? And it's true. I watched one of my favourite stand-up comedians. I knew he'd recently got married to someone he loves, someone I thought was very similar to him. All this time I thought he took the easy way out, finding someone who'd quickly be accepted by the family he was born in, and the family he's about to make. But it turned out, his journey was far from easy. There were hardships I never knew he faced, and when he talked about it, it scared me. Why? The fact that I'll have to deal with it someday, the fact that I might have to choose between... I sighed. At least when I see people on the train and imagine a life with them, those imaginary people don't create these kind of problems. They do create a different kind of problem though. She's right. You know, sometimes I feel like I want to go to the tallest building in the city and just jump, I said. To die? That's not to fly, you fool. Because if that really happened, all the things that's scaring me won't matter. I can fly. Why the hell would I still care about all these boring everyday problems? Ain't that the dream, weirdo? She said as she lit another cigarette, leaving the discussion unresolved until it comes back around with the spring rains. Oh damn. We do not understand what is really happening, Miss Freya. But we feel the immense sadness and frustration you feel. How about a warm cup of drink? It is on the house. Huh? You allowed to do that? We will pay for the drink. No, it's okay. It's on the house. That was a nice thing to do, Neil. That was the best thing to do according to our senses. It was. So, what do you want to drink, Miss Freya? Your favourite? Our favourite? Anything. I trust you with the decision. Ooh, their favourite's the Milky Way. Which was milk. Crap. Milk mint? I don't remember. Shoot, it's in my brew pad. Fuck. Milk honey mint. Yeah, I may as well. She said their favourite. So yeah, there you go. What do you want to drink? Your favourite, our favourite. And their favourite's the Milky Way. At least I think it is. It's the one that gave him a really... The hand changed! Oh, that's great. No, the Milky Way is what gave them a right... What is it? Reaction. Here is your drink. Especially crafted by the owner of this coffee shop. Well, who else is gonna brew it? Thank you so much for this. I always wondered why your place only served hot drinks, but today I might have an idea why. How far along are you with the novel? I can prepare the draft in a few days, I think. Now that I don't really need to care about other deadlines. And if I manage to infuse some coffee and creativity into my blood, that sounds doable, even without the caffeine infusion. Excuse me, Miss Freya. We have learned extensively about Earthlings' bodies, about all the races, and we do not think infusing your blood with coffee would be advisable. I'm sorry, Neil. It was a joke. I'm not really in the mood for this sort of conversation. It was just... Neil? Freya wasn't serious about infusing herself with coffee. Oh. We are glad to hear that, then. That was a figure of speech, Neil. Or just a joke. Ah, we have heard about that term. It's still very hard to understand your language. It will always be hard. Languages will keep on changing. Understood. At least we are here now to learn the basics of how Earthlings communicate. Miss Freya, if we may ask away. How fast do you write? Not fast enough, apparently. But do you have numbers? Numbers? How many words do you produce per day? I don't think I have the exact number. But full-time, should be able to write between 3,000 and 5,000 words per day. That's a lot. That's raw. After that, I still need to edit it. I usually end up with about half of what I originally wrote. According to our research, the standard number of words for the thing you need to write is between 50 and 100,000 words. That's right. But for this draft, I don't need to write that much. That is a pleasant information to hear. How many words do you need to write? Let's see. I think it should be around 15,000 words. That's pretty big for a pitch draft. Well, it's GRA Media, the biggest publisher around. If we count based on the number of words, it seems like you'll be able to achieve your target easily. I wish. Writing isn't only about the number of words, Neil. It requires things outside the mere word count. If we only judged writers by their ability to write a large number of words, then we wouldn't have poetry or short stories. That is pretty hard to understand. But we learned beforehand that art is a difficult master, even for Earthlings. Yep. Earthlings seem to have a fascination for things which are hard to understand, from languages to arts. Right again. Well, you're not that wrong about writing, you know. Word count is one of the few things you can objectively judge a story by. It's not the most important thing, but it's still up there. So it's still a valid parameter. Definitely. Cool. That didn't sound at all like you, Neil. I guess you really are learning something on Earth. Oh, another guest. Hey, it's Myrtle. Good evening, Miss Myrtle. I won't even ask. Except for one thing. Who's making the drinks? I'm still the one responsible for that. Good. Coffee with a little bit of ginger, please. So, a little ginger coffee, eh? So... Right. Oh, right, where are they? Goddamn. It would just be a little... Would it... Coffee? Coffee with a little bit of ginger. I think that's the only one I could do. Yeah, I'll do that. Coffee, ginger. Oh! It's the Tubruk thing. Your order is ready. Not bad. Surprised I got it right. Oh, there's only... Oh no, there's quite a few I've missed. Or I've not got yet. Not bad. Thanks. You're welcome. What brings you here today, Miss Myrtle? Neil, some people come to a coffee shop just to sit without being disturbed. Oh, that definitely seems to fit Miss Myrtle's visits here. Actually, I'm not here to just sit without being disturbed. Ah, pardon us. I was just training Neil how to talk with the customers here. I can see that. You're still trying to get laid. Oh. No, we are not. We are tasked with learning how Earthlings communicate with each other. Yeah, that's a step in the right direction. One suggestion, if you want to blend in with us, stop using such formal language. Start talking the way we talk. Start listening the way we listen. Which, essentially, is not really listening at all. That would be very difficult to achieve. But we will try. Step by step. One small step for you, might be one giant leap for your kind. That was nicely said, Miss Freya. By the way, Miss Myrtle, now that we know you are not here for your usual activities, are you here for someone then? Yeah. Oh, is it Aqua? Uh-huh. What's the occasion? No special occasion, it's just... That's her! Such squelchy footsteps. I'm sorry, I'm late. I was supposed to leave early, but... What? What is this? What is happening here? Oh my god, I already told the barrister to call the cops when he said he was going to breed here. Oh. Where's Reese? Miss Aqua, please relax. I'm here. Oh, you're safe. Yes, everything is fine. Okay. Please let me take a breath. Here, please drink this water. Oh my god. That was a great reaction. Just what is this? Why is the water like boiling hot? Feeling better now? Yes. I'm sorry. It's alright, Miss Aqua. Everyone has been surprised to see me here. What are you doing here anyway? We're starting to think that we might need to make a recording for the answer to this question. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. No problem, Miss Aqua. It's time for our break anyway. So, here is the deal. Oh, of course. Whoa, that's weird. Okay, that's really interesting. Very nice of you to do this, Reese. It's nothing really. But do you really think one day is enough to learn everything? Definitely not. But we do not want to disturb this place's business for any longer. As if this place cares about business. Besides, we want to travel around the planet more. This coffee shop is a good start, but we cannot limit ourselves to just this place. Where do you want to go after this? Coachella. I like how there was such a delay for all of those. What? What are you going to do at Coachella? According to our research, there are many breedings happening during Coachella. That is why we decided that the event will be our next target. Well, you're not wrong. But didn't you say the baby has to be born out of love? Yes, we noticed that. But we also noticed that we need to know a lot more about Earthlings, including the breeding manners. That is what we will study in Coachella. After that, we will be very ready to breed with so many female Earthlings. I shouldn't say this, but hell. That sounds like the best plan you've had since you got here. We know. We also surprised ourselves. But please, Miss Freya, let us stop talking about our plan. We work here today. First, let us return to our spot behind the bar. So our discussion with Miss Myrtle was stopped abruptly. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What are you two doing together? It's nothing, we're just friends, you know. We just want to hang out and talk about our work. We both work in the same field, remember? Yes, that's it. Okay. Does Aqua have a crush? I don't have that much experience in game development, you see. I thought your research was in computer graphics. Yes, but I've never made a game from scratch before. I was always a bystander. So I've been asking Myrtle for feedback from time to time. Today I wanted to thank her directly. But she arrived first, so I couldn't buy her a drink. Never mind that. I'd refuse it anyway. But, wait, if you want to thank her directly, does it mean you're done with the game? Excuse me, Miss Freya. Oh my god. Did she even— what? It should be your, not your. Oh, right, there we go. Does it mean you're done with the game? Oh, so you are correcting my grammar now, huh? It was a slip of the tongue, okay? I'm sorry. How do you even pick up on that, anyway? It's not like what I'm saying is written down anywhere. Oh my god. Bit on the nose. We just know. Back to you, Aqua. So, you are done with the game? There's quite a lot of things I need to polish and fix, but players can enjoy the experience from start to finish. What kind of feedback do you give people for a video game? That depends on the game. But in Aqua's case, most of my advice was about pacing, about the pacing, control, and the UI. Must be fun to have finished working on your creation. It surely removed some of the weight on my chest, just to replace it with another weight. You mean there's still more to come after you're done? I'm not done with my book, I just lost my job. If I can't finish this draft on time, I'm done. And even after all that, if it doesn't sell well, I'm even more done, doubly done. I'm sorry to hear that, Freya, but please be more confident. I'm even starting to doubt myself. I read some of your short stories, you know, after our first meeting. I subscribed to the Evening Whispers app, and I read some of the stuff you wrote. They're really good, you know. Some of them are better than others. But it's still an enjoyable experience to read them. So I'm excited to check out your book once it's done. You're too kind, Aqua. What you're going through is more or less the same as what Myrtle's going through. So I'm sure you'll both do fine. Or both be fine. Ugh. You don't have to talk about it in front of other people. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. It's just that sharing is caring, you know? Okay. Thank you for helping me share with other people. I really am sorry. I know, I said thanks already, right? But you put so much emphasis on share. That's sarcasm, I know that. Aqua, I'm sorry if it sounded that way. But yeah, I kinda get what you're dealing with. Although it's a bit different for me. What's your problem? Burnout. I've been working on something for 2 years straight, but no one outside the office knows about it, and those who do don't seem to appreciate it at all. I thought Full Metal Conflict had a new game every 2 years. Yes. I don't really work on them. Not directly. So what do you work on? A secret project? I'll tell you under... Really? Friend DNA? Friend DA, even. It's an NDA. Okay. Alright. I'm not with the paper anymore anyway. I'm part of a special team. We're tasked with making a breakthrough in the studio. We need to be able to make a prototype for a new IP. Or worst case, another FMC game in a different genre. Isn't that a dream job for some people? That's what I thought, at first. You're a writer, right? Imagine being a writer, but you can't publish anything you write. For years. That doesn't sound like a pleasant situation at all. My team has been making pitches, dozens of them, hundreds, thousands. Out of all those countless pitches, only a handful got approved for prototyping. And so far, none of the prototypes have been approved. Ouch. There's only 7 of us on the team. The 7 Samurai. Why the hell does that sound familiar? That's what they said. So you haven't released anything for the last 2 years? Sometimes our team works to support others. When they're going through a crunch cycle, they need to hit an almost impossible target. We jump in. No wonder you folks were considered the 7 Samurai. I guess, yeah. By the way, Myrtle, I just realised. What? Usually developers get their vacation time after finishing a project, right? More or less, yeah. When was the last time you had a vacation? Before I joined this company, I guess. Holy shit. That's like 4 years ago. Uh-huh. Dude, no wonder you're so burned out. Yes, that's why. You need a vacation. But I can't just take one. You can. In fact, you will do it tomorrow. But tomorrow is... I'm not done yet. You will take tomorrow, the day after, and another day after off. But where should I go? Don't worry, I'll take care of that. You will? I'm going with you for this long weekend vacation. What about Max West? That's not this weekend. Forget about it for now. Hey. Okay. But I can't do it tomorrow. How about starting Friday? It's still a long weekend getaway, right? Alright. Oh, I'm so excited. Wow, Aqua. You look like a different person. Really? I'm sorry. Don't be. Oh, she is determined. Okay, it's settled then. I need to go home now. And prepare for our getaway. I'll come with you. To my apartment? No, we'll walk together to the bus stop, just like last time. Oh. Okay then. Everyone, see you next week, okay? Have fun. Take care out there. May you find joy during your vacation. She's... I don't know for sure, but certainly seems like she has a crush. Okay, see you folks later. Vacation, huh? You definitely need one, Freya. I know, but not now. I've got to finish this draft first. As we have said before, you can do it, Miss Freya. Thanks, Neil. Anyway, are you going to close anytime soon? Depends. Why? I'm in the mood for some writing. Then please, take your time. You sure? Do you want another drink to be going with? Or to be going on with? Still on the house. I definitely won't say no. Oh, there we go. That was the end of the day. The Spanish Sahara. Warm and cozy, just like a day in Barcelona. Friday, October 2nd. So what have we got? The Evening Whisperer is with the people for stricter gun laws. New Healthier Fury sedative might be available sooner. Action video game Rising Hell blamed for violence in school. Oh god, that's relatable. Yep. Blaming games for shit. Welcome. Hey, it's Bailey's. Good evening, Mr. Bailey's. Evening. Am I the first customer tonight? You are indeed. That's new. What's he looking at? Freya's not here? She said she's coming later tonight. Got something to do with meeting some fellow writer friends. Why not do it here? It's her favourite place, right? Her friends have visited this place from time to time. Just not as much as her. Writers gathering, huh? I wonder what writers talk about when they're hanging out. I've known them for some years now. She has this habit, you know? If she said they're friends, it means they're just hanging out normally. But if she said that they were writer friends, they're probably talking about work. Either giving each other feedback on their latest drafts, or sharing and validating ideas. Interesting. They even use code words for meeting up. Oh, it's not like that. She doesn't even realise that's what she says. I just picked up on it. That's even more interesting. Are you always so observant? It's part of the job. Why's that? People come here every day. Some of them aren't as talkative as others. But their body language can be loud and clear. It can tell you a lot of things. Whether they need a friendly ear, or just want to be alone. It applies to what they're ordering as well. Because, you know, sometimes what people want is not what is not what they need. That's deeper than I would have thought. So, what are you reading from me now? I won't say. Why? That would break the charm. The hell was that? I guess I can say this much. Whatever I say or do to our customers, it's always related to what I'm getting from their body language. Including our interaction now. Including our interaction now. Man. Now I see why you didn't want to share. Even that was enough to make me feel like I'm naked in front of you. By the way, I haven't ordered anything. What are you having tonight? Hot chocolate. With ginger and cinnamon. I heard that's a good drink for a bitter heart. Ooh. Ginger and cinnamon. Hang on, I know this makes something. I mean, obviously. It was so fucking stupid to say. Oh, that's tea. It's all the way at the bottom. Right, it's... Which one was it? Chocolate, ginger, cinnamon. Oh, there we go. It's the bitter heart. Okay. Sure. The end of that cinnamon looks like a pretzel. There it is, the bitter heart. Whoosh! My brew pad has been updated with the bitter heart. Shadows that will help you try to hide. Goddamn, look at our book. It's getting right filled up. We're only missing one hot chocolate. Here you go. You're a pretty romantic person, huh? Spending extra time decorating this drink. Only for special people and special drinks. Say, Reese, tell me about yourself. What do you want to know? Anything. How old are you? Old enough to open a coffee shop. Oh man. I guess I should say sorry for asking that. It's alright. But that's the only answer I can give. Now you're making me wonder. What should I ask next? Oh, who's this? Whoa, dear. Holy shit. I have no words. Hello everyone. God, she looks like a crack addict. Jesus. Why are you both looking at me like that? Freya, you look horrible. No, I don't. Yeah, you do. No, I don't. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to echo, "Oh dear, barista." Barrister, fuck. Yeah, you do. What happened? You'd better be asking what didn't happen, because the answer would be proper sleep. And decent progress on my draft. You need to rest. And miss my deadline? Hell no. Sorry, Baileys. I won't be able to keep you company. Because I have to finish this thing. And for that, I'll need a whole hell of a lot of espresso. Espresso. Are you sure about that? You really should just rest. Get something to help you sleep. Espresso, please. Nope. This is gonna piss her off, but it's what you should do. What any good friend would do. Hey, milk, cinnamon, and honey. Please say I got it right. I did indeed. The bedchamber. Here you go. What the hell, dude? This isn't even coffee. Drink. But this isn't what... Drink. Okay. It's on the house. It better be. How was the meeting? It was pretty good. I got a lot of good advice. But that also means things. And not a small number of them, mind you. Need to be rewritten. Oh. Well, she looks fine now. Oh. Oh god, never mind. Where does the bedchamber go under? Oh, that's what that means. I thought that meant special drinks. No, that just means milk drinks. That makes sense. So those are coffees, those are teas, those are green teas, those are chocolates, and those are milk. Okay. I've really nearly gotten everything. I hope I can get every drink by the end of the game. A cup for those longing for a deep slumber. It's not that bad. Rewriting is part of the process. It's just... I'm going to my usual corner. Although, thanks to your drink, I'm not sure whether I'll be able to stay awake or not. She looks horrible. She does. But don't worry about her. She'll finish it. This isn't the first time she's acted like this. No. But this time, the stakes are pretty high. So, what brings you here today? I'm not even sure myself. I had no plan tonight, and this place just came to mind. Out of the blue. I'll have to thank your subconscious then. I guess you should. High heels? Oh shit. It's Lua. Not sure whether I should thank it or not though. Hi Lua. Hi Baileys. Oh, that's sweet. You first. No, you first. Oh my god. They're made for each other. I was just going to ask. How are you doing? I'm fine, thanks. How about you? I'm good, yeah. Aw. Just get together. I think I need to order something first. Oh, of course, of course. Go ahead. Hi, Reese. What are you having this evening, Miss Lua? Gingerbread coffee, please. Gingerbread. Well, it's obviously coffee. Coffee. Have I done gingerbread coffee? I don't know why I said that in a high pitch. I don't know if I have. I haven't! It's probably like coffee, ginger, and fucking cinnamon. God, this fucking phone. I was right. It is, it's coffee, ginger, and cinnamon. Boop. Gingerbread coffee. Thank you for ordering something new. Because that's added to my, good stuff. It's added to my brew pad. So what's the description of this? Sweetened with brown sugar to satisfy the Cookie Monster. Oh yeah. Here it is. Thank you. My grandma used to make this drink for me. It reminds me so much of her. It reminds me of when I was growing up. With my family. How's work? Going pretty okay. You? Not taking any new jobs on at the moment, because... well, you know. Yeah, I get it. You have enough in your savings, right? That's a very Lua thing to ask. But yeah, I do. Thanks to that last annoying job. It went well in the end? It kinda did. They paid me on time at least. And the pay was amazing. How long are you planning to take a break for? I don't know. Until my problems are settled, I guess. And what problems are those? I'll tell you this. But don't tell anyone, okay? Not even Reese who's standing in front of us? Not even Reese. Okay. So there's this girl. Oh god, this is corny. I love her. We've been going out for a few years, but I'm not really sure where we stand now. How can you not be sure? We had an argument about a week ago. It wasn't anything new, but somehow things escalated uncontrollably. Why is that? I assume both of us were just tired, knowing that we're fighting against centuries of tradition. We haven't really talked since our last fight. Leaving things unresolved is not a good idea. I can't bring myself to start the conversation. Why? Even I'm not sure about that. Pride, maybe? Or tiredness. Or knowing that chances are we won't be able to find the best solution for everyone anyway. Baileys, I have a question. Go ahead. What do you think she's feeling right now? To be honest, I don't know. She's not like me, that's for sure. Thankfully. Why? At least it won't affect her professional life that much. I'm glad I'm a freelancer. It means I can just take a break from work without so many problems. I'm not as professional as her, you see. I think you're wrong. Really? If I were her, I would find it difficult to live life as usual. But I'd put on a lot of masks, just to hide the feelings I was going through. That sounds difficult and uncomfortable. It is. But a friend told me once, you gotta do what you gotta do. He must be a pretty cool guy. He is. Oh god. What's next for us, Baileys? I don't know, Lua. I met some new people this week. Including that supermodel? You knew? That girl in the corner told me. Yeah, including that supermodel. And how does that make you feel? Like a fool. What? He said a lot of things that I've been trying to avoid thinking about. A lot of truths. He's a bit like you know. Attitude-wise. You'd get along with him. Doubt it. Opposites attract, but similarity breeds contempt. Ever heard that before? A lot. From a certain hipster elf. And after listening to that guy, what's your stance on, you know, us? I'm not sure, Baileys. What about you yourself? Had any similar experiences this week? I have, in fact. You met a vampire, and I met a werewolf. What are the odds? What are the odds indeed? What did your werewolf say? Not much, to be honest. But he made a good point about the importance of family. Baileys, I know I've been stubborn about you wanting me to make peace with my family, and I know why that's very important to you. But Freya said something that kinda hit me hard. What was it? I was just using you as an excuse to escape my family, when I actually want to do that anyway, for myself. You know me, Baileys. I do. You know how I feel uncomfortable with people leaving their families, which makes me an asshole, I guess. I get why you think that way, Lua. Blood is thicker than water. What should we do? Lua? Yes, Baileys? Please let me leave my family. I'll try to get your family to accept me. That sounds like the easier thing to do after all. But you'll lose your immortality. You'll be an outcast among other elves. An outcast from a bunch of overly pretentious people. Sounds great. You'll live a long time. But you won't have the perfect health and perfect life that's the elven privilege. But it's not a perfect life without you. Ooh, she smiled. What if our relationship doesn't last? You'll have lost everything. You'll blame me. Lua, I will never blame you for anything. If we're talking about who I used to be, that guy would never have blamed himself. 100 reasons for why something failed, but never anything to do with him. But that won't happen with us. You know why? Because I've learned so many things by being with you for 10 years. It's made me a better person. So you don't need to worry about any of that. Because right now you're the most important part of my life. I don't need an immortal life. Because without you, it won't be a life worth living. Baileys, I believe in you. Whoa! The fuck? That looked really strange. Oh, I got an achievement called Love of My Life. Lua, Baileys, I feel like we're living in a soap opera. It seems so. So, what's our plan? Tomorrow's Saturday, and we're going on a date? Or are we going on a date? I'm going to my parents' place. Oh. And I want you to come with me. What? That's so sudden. Did you already have plans for tomorrow? Well, no. It's just, I'm not prepared to meet them. You'll be fine. You don't want to tell them about this first? It'll be alright. Well, they never forbade you from dating other races. They're not a big fan of elves, that much is true. But you can prove them wrong. Okay, this could be a good first step. It is. It's set then. I don't know what'll happen tomorrow. But we can think about it. And anything else. Later. I'm with you on that. So, does that mean you don't mind me? I had my doubts, but now I'm sure. I can trust you. Lua, thank you. You still staying at Farron's house? Yeah. You're staying with me tonight. Huh? What about your roommate? She's away for the weekend. Taking a long weekend getaway until Sunday night. Wait a minute. Huh? No. Is her roommate Aqua? Oh, that would be so cool. I doubt it, but that would be pretty badass. Fate is on our side, it seems. Hey, Reese. Yes? We're leaving. Thank you so much for keeping up with us this past week. The pleasure was mine. We're off then. See ya. Thank you for coming. There we go. I wonder if that's their story completely resolved then or not. It seems like it. Oh my god, she looks better. That was pretty intense. Oh, you're back in real world. I just pretend not to notice. They're like one of the main reasons why I'm writing this story. So I have to see their struggle through to the end. It's important for the writing, you know? That's cold. What? It's not like that. It's just that... Yeah, that was cold. I'm sorry. You look better than before, though. For now. I can't tell you how I feel until it's done. And I don't... Oh, that was a slam. Shit. Who is this? Holy... Fuck. Wait a minute. What's with music? Is that Gala? That is Gala. Whoa. Freya, get over here. This wolf? Is that him? I think so. Welcome, sir. Are you crazy? You can't treat a werewolf in a fury like a normal customer. Trust me. He must have his reasons for coming here. You can relax, sir. Do you need anything? Something to calm you down, maybe? It's time for a Galahad. What? I can't do that. Shit. It's tea. Fuck, I don't remember. But I know it's tea. Tea, milk, ginger? It doesn't let me. I can't believe it. And yeah, if I even bring it up, he just roars. Alright, cool. It's Gala. Oh my god. Yeah, Galahad. Ta-da! Here's your... Is he just gonna change back? Oh. Oh. What the hell? Is that really him? After seeing the reaction to the drink, 100%. Well, whoever he is. Is he gonna walk back in? This place survived. Thankfully, yes. But I think I need to close up shop early. Don't want to cause any more ruckus. And I need to clean up some of the mess anyway. Good idea. Can you get back alright by yourself? I'll manage. Take care on your way back. You be careful too. See you tomorrow. See ya. Oh my god, that was awesome. The Grinch. Green, spicy, and not everyone's cup of tea. Wow, I can't believe it. Gala actually went into a fit of fury. I did get an achievement that said Gala had a fit. October 3rd. Ooh, damn. So Weirdstein Company criticised for unfair depictions of werewolf in their latest box office hit. Coachella 2020, Do's and Don'ts. Atlantic ambassador in talks with Fire regarding immigration. Alright. I wonder if Gala's gonna be in today. Welcome. Hey, it's Freya. Hey, Reese. Good evening, Freya. You look very cheerful today. And it's all thanks to you. What did I do? I finally got a good night's sleep last night. Like, I slept like a log. A proper 12 hours of closing my eyes and not thinking about anything. Good for you. You really needed that. I know. But I had the deadline coming. And I've been pushing myself to finish this draft. A bit too much, I guess. So, how's it going now? You won't believe this. I probably will. When I woke up this afternoon, the words just flowed through me like water. And not force crap like I've been writing recently. That's why taking a break is important. Speaking of, I'd forgotten again. What's the new story? Happily Ever After, Ever After, Ever After Part 2. Holy fuck. That's a lot of words. It doesn't happen the next time Romeo and Juliet meet. When Romeo sees her, he knows something isn't right. After that, each time he sees her, he feels uncomfortable, almost afraid. Our hero isn't scared of much, but he can't explain how she makes him feel. As though she's surrounded by a fierce, powerful aura that keeps him from approaching. It takes a few days for whatever it is to fade. When that sense of danger finally eases up, Romeo finds he has the courage to approach her. Cunningly, he waits until the end of a night class when both of them are ready to go home. Hey Jules, are you heading back? Let me drive you home. No, it's fine, I'll just call an Uber. I have something I need to tell you though. Her expression quickly changes to one Romeo's never seen before. An uncomfortable looking mixture between happy, sad and angry. He finds he doesn't know what to call it. She peers at him. What's it about? It's about, the thing I told you a few months ago? The slight smile he saw when he first confessed his feelings returned to her face. Okay, let's go for a drive. I know a good place to talk. Oh dear. Juliet directs Romeo sporadically, and they chat normally to fill the intervening time until they reach what she reveals to be their destination. A large, dark, empty park. Huh. I didn't know there was a park around here. You know nothing, Romeo. Oh my god. Hey, what? Hey, what? You said you don't read or watch Game of Thrones. She side-eyed him. Oh, fuck me. It's all over the internet, my dude. Good point, well made. Our heroes climb over the locked gate and meander slowly along the paths until they find a bench. And an unspoken decision has them both sit down at the same time. By this point, it's close to midnight. The drive had been long and they'd driven slower than usual to stretch out their time together. The sky is bright with stars, while the full moon hangs heavy on the horizon. A warm and gentle breeze brings with it the scent of wet earth and green growing things. Alright. And far distant clouds tease them with the idea of rain before morning. It is, Romeo feels, perfect, as though God had created it especially for them at this moment. So, says Juliet, lowering her gaze from the milky splash of stars above them to meet his eyes. What do you want to talk to me about? And Romeo thinks, what the hell? And jumps right in. I told you I liked you. Do you remember? Yes. It was a lie. Her eyes narrow. What do you mean? Oh, careful, dear Romeo. You should not play with a woman's heart. I still like you. I never stop liking you, and every day I like you more, and I don't think I can go another day without telling you how I feel. Oh, I know. His jaw snaps shut and he blinks rapidly. This is not what he thought she would say. What, is it that obvious? No, but it was kind of easy to guess. Ah, okay, so yeah, there's that. And, you know, when I first told you how I felt, I thought it would help me clear my head. I wanted it to, but since then it's haunted me. Why did I want that? I think of you and I want to see you. I see you and I want to talk to you, he continues, laying bare all of the things he's been thinking of these past few weeks. Culminating in an impassioned plea. I know it probably won't end well, but I want to be with you. I want us to try. Jules takes his hand and squeezes it, feels the tremble in his fingers and says nothing about it. Romeo, I like you, she begins, and his heart near bursts. I like you a lot, and not only as a friend, but you know that. With our backgrounds and our families, it's impossible for us to be together. I know that, Juliet, I know. But I really like spending time with you. Whenever I talk to you, I feel so happy and so scared. Why would you feel scared? Because I don't want to say anything that will make you think less of me. I want to look perfect in front of you, even though whenever we're together, it feels like I can only show all of my imperfections. Hey, nobody's perfect. They sit quietly for a moment, still holding hands. Romeo stares at their intertwined fingers, while Juliet watches the breeze ripple through the trees. It still feels weird. Our heroine muses, almost to herself. You told me that you liked me and I thought it could never work. And then you said the same and I was disappointed. I was disappointed somehow. And now here you are, telling me to forget about the rules, and I'm the one saying they're important. Well, tell me about it. I don't even know where this is all coming from. You don't like what I like, and I don't like what you like. And please don't get me started on the fact that your favourite book is the single worst thing I have ever read. Huh? You mean The Secret? Yes, oh god, please let's not talk about it, okay? Oh, let's not talk about it now, okay? She tilts her head back and laughs. And Romeo remembers that he used to hate that sound, a long time ago. Okay, let's not talk about it. But, if you know that a relationship won't go well, why do you keep telling me how you feel? Why don't you just try to forget me? I've tried, he sighs, squeezing her hand gently. But every conversation with you is enough to make me remember that you mean so much to me. You don't listen to explosions in the sky, but you're what I think of whenever I do. You don't play video games as much as me, but you on my team is what I want most whenever I play a multiplayer game. We pray to different gods, but your face is the one that appears whenever I pray for a good future. Shit. Juliet doesn't say anything. She just looks into his eyes while listening to everything he's been keeping in his head and his heart for a long time. Before this, I've always thought that when I fell in love with someone, it would be a person that I wanted to grow old with. Do I want to grow old with you? No, I don't want to do that. But I do want to be with you here in this moment, stuck in eternal limbo. In an infinite loop of this exact hour, forever? Hell yeah, I do. Neither Romeo, nor Juliet speak for some time after that. They just keep staring at each other. They don't know what it is, but they surely feel something strange, something magical. It's happening between them now, a delicate thing which twists in the air around them, young and oh so fragile. Do you love me? Juliet asks quietly. I'm not sure. Romeo answers, but if it's not love, then I don't know what it is. Or, then I don't know what is. Because if it is love, why don't you want to grow old with me? Because it is just love. You're such a weirdo. I don't know why I ever fell in love with you, says Juliet. Right at that moment, Romeo feels joy in his heart. A tsunami of happiness sweeping through his body, destroying all the baggage that has been messing with his head and heart for so many months. But then reality hits as suddenly as the joy. Everything happens in a single instant. In just one moment, Romeo feels the greatest happiness and the greatest sadness, the greatest happiness, and the greatest sadness he's ever felt in his life. Hey, I might not be worth you sacrificing everything, especially your family, but if love is really that special, then maybe it will give us another chance to be together, even though maybe it can only happen in another life when we are both cats, says Romeo. Did you just quote Vanilla Sky at me? I can't believe you did that. That's hilarious that you said that. You know I hate that movie. It's a great movie. How the hell did I manage to fall in love with you again? Both of them start to laugh together, continuing until all the laughter drains into simple smiles. A simple, beautiful curve on their lips that shows a deeper meaning, only for the two of them. I love you, says Romeo. I love you too, I guess, and says Juliet. They sit closer now while holding hands. Juliet puts her head on Romeo's shoulder. Is it worth it, she asks. For now, right at this moment, it's totally worth it, but whether that feeling will last as time goes by, as more people find out about it, I don't know. Juliet sighs quietly. Life sucks sometimes. Life sucks most of the time. That's why I want to make this moment last forever, if that's even possible. It's possible if we believe it. Is that what that weird book taught you? Laughs Romeo. Shut up, Juliet answers and pinches his hand. They stay silent again for a while. Hey, kiss me. The words come from Juliet. Romeo doesn't really know how to react to that. Why, he asks. I've heard people say that a kiss is a magical thing. It can stop time, or take you to the future in an instant. I've heard that story. I always thought it was silly, though. The situation we're stuck in is pretty silly too, you know. Good point, he allows. Well made. So. They stare at each other. As they lean in, they close their eyes. When their lips touch for the first time, it's the strangest sensation either of them has ever felt. Everything feels so magical. It feels as if time has stopped, only for them. As if they're in an infinite loop at that exact moment. To be continued. Holy fuck my throat. It's starting to hurt a fair bit. Right, let's continue with the story, shall we? Oh boy. Yeah. 24/7, a beat to relax, study to. Have I listened to every song in the game? Shit. You don't need to start lecturing me about it. So, what's your plan now? Now as in right at this moment? I'm planning to go to the bathroom and wash my face. And after that, I'll continue writing. Sounds like a solid plan. You know where the restroom is. I was gonna say, she's just gonna giggle and leave? Wait, was that the day? Okay, I was gonna say, shit. Okay, I need something to drink now. Freya, you're unemployed. Don't waste your money on coffee shop drinks. That is so weird, coming from the coffee shop owner. I know. You've been a regular for years. If you only need the vibes of this place, just right here. Oh, I can't do that. You don't have any customers tonight. What would I do if this place went bankrupt? It won't happen. How can you be so sure? Just take this tap water and go do your work, okay? But... Myrtle? See, there's a customer coming right now. So don't worry about me. Oh, it's not. It's Gala. Oh. Hi, Gala. What's wrong? I know you're a man of few words. but this is maybe pushing it a bit. Freya? Reese? Oh, I'm truly very sorry for what happened yesterday. Gala. Hey, it's alright. No one got hurt, right? And the coffee shop's fine. Don't think about it too much, Gala. Like Freya said, no casualties and no problems with the coffee shop. I'll still need to redeem myself for the mess I made, and the scare I gave you. I'm sure there's something I can do. Why don't you buy something for the lady here? I'm sure she'll appreciate it. Hey, what do you mean? Do you want anything to drink, Freya? No. It's alright, Gala. I insist. You don't have to. Please accept it. At least it'll help me stop feeling so guilty. At least, a little. Alright, alright. I wouldn't mind a coffee. Not an espresso, mind you. Something with a little less of a kick. You know how to make sugar and spice? The one with cinnamon? Yes. A cup of sugar and spice, please. So, sugar and spice. Wait, I'm just finding it. It's all the way at the top. Boom, psh, boom, boom, psh. Sugar and spice. Jesus. There it is. Coffee, honey, cinnamon. Sheesh. There we go. That's another drink to add to my brew pad. We're getting there. Sugar and spice. So there's that. Sugar and spices for the lady with the vices. Hey. So what is sugar and spice? I've only got 2. So how many drinks do I have left? 2, 3, 5, 6, 8. Not bad. Spicy, sweet, and natural bliss in a cup. Oh well, I won't complain. Thank you, Gala. Don't mention it. And what do you want? Are you sure there's nothing I can do for you? You don't have to do anything. What did I say? Sir? Oh. You don't have to do anything, Gala. It's fine. But to be honest, I'm curious. What happened yesterday? Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, you usually stay indoors during the full moon, don't you? I usually do. But there was an emergency at the hospital yesterday. What kind of emergency? The hospital was really packed yesterday, after that announcement. Announcement? The one saying that replacement government-issued Fury sedative will be available soon? Releasing that news on the day of the full moon was just stupid. So many restless werewolves came, asking about the sedative, which isn't ready yet. But the announcement said it wasn't ready, just that it was coming soon. You think people read the whole article? They only saw the headline, or glanced at it as the news stall, Then they went straight to the hospital. I don't blame them though. Finding out that the only publicly available sedative is dangerous. It's difficult for some people. I ended up having to explain it to dozens of werewolves. I even had to put some rogue werewolves in the isolation rooms. It was that bad, huh? Yeah, to the point that we ran out of rooms to put them in. That's why at the end of my shift, I left immediately. Normally I'd have asked a friend to lock me in one of our isolation rooms, of course. But I couldn't, so I rushed right back to my apartment. But it was too late. Thankfully I was in this area, and I managed to force myself to come to your place. Gala, excuse me for asking this, yes? But you didn't hurt anyone on the way here, right? As far as I remember, no. I didn't see any blood on my clothes. That's good to hear. This might sound overly confident, considering what happened yesterday. But I have enough control to make sure I don't hurt anyone. As long as I have something to direct my fury towards. Usually, I end up destroying stuff around me. Or worst case, hurting myself. That's why it's covered in plasters. Despite all of that, I'm so glad that no one got hurt. Always looking for the positive side, aren't you? Just doing my job. Thanks, both of you. I really mean it. But please, if there's anything I can do, if there's anything I can do to help, please don't hesitate to ask me right away. Will do. In the meantime, can I order a drink? Sure. What are you having? Same as yesterday. Galahad. Do. Crap, come on, I can never remember. I've got the pad, it's fine. I think it's milk ginger. Oh no, it's tea milk ginger. Or is it tea ginger milk? milk ginger. I was gonna do that. There we go. It's like his exclusive drink. Here's your special brew. Thank you. The drink that saved me. Once again, thank you for helping me find this drink. By the way, Gala, now that you can be 100% sure that that drink is your natural sedative, why don't you put some in a bottle and carry it with you everywhere? That's the plan. It has to be warm though. I can use a vacuum flask, I suppose. I'll give it a try next full moon. Don't worry, Freya. I'm going to stay at my place for the next full moon. I'm not taking any risks. Before I can make sure how effective that remedy is. Phew! Oh. That also sounded like a door slam. Who's this? What the? Hey, Rachel! Rachel? What's going on? Huh. What else? Your father? Of course. What the hell is he thinking? Or was he thinking? Coming backstage at Coachella. Just to get into an argument with my manager. Huh? Before we continue, Reese, a cafe latte, please. You got it. Isn't that just coffee, milk, and something? Let me just check my brew pad. Coffee ginger milk. Okay. Ah, it's close. I said coffee, milk, something. Cafe latte. One cafe latte. Oh shit, that's a ginger latte. Shit. Whoops. I made the wrong thing. I just saw the latte. Oh, it's coffee milk. Yeah, I didn't even look at the top. I saw ginger before I saw anything else. I'm dumb. Whoops. That makes more sense. I know what I was originally going to say. One cafe latte for the lovely lady. Your cafe latte is ready. Thanks. How did he manage to get backstage? He told security he was my father, and he messaged me about coming beforehand. Said he was just going to wish me luck. So I told them to let him in, of course. He's still my father. Things were nice at first, then my manager came, and ugh. I don't know why he hates him so much. It's showbiz. I'm mature enough to know what's good or bad for me. What happened after that? Mr. Lester told the security guards to kick him out. He's still allowed in the festival area. I saw him in the crowds. Did the concert go well, at least? Oh yeah. Other than the arguments backstage, everything was great. I was the first one to play on the main stage. Usually no one pays much attention to whoever's on first. But there were thousands of people in the audience during my session. Nice. So you don't need to be at the event anymore after this? Not really. I did my stage time. And then there was this press conference after my show. After show press conference? Yeah, the pre-show was done yesterday. Today was a small one. There were almost a dozen journalists who wanted to interview me, so we decided to just do a mini conference. Good for you. You're totally back in the game, huh? I guess I am. Thanks to Mr. Lester. I would say it's because of you. But your manager's probably worked some of his influence too. So why are you here? Because of Dad, of course. I told him to come here this evening. We really need to set things straight. He needs to stop messing with my manager so much. And because this evening is the only time we can meet, I can't go to the party Mr. Lester is hosting. Probably a good idea. What party? He's hosting a party for the VIPs and artist managers at a club in Belltown. Is it okay for you to go to a party without a guardian? I'm 18, remember? I'm an adult. Yeah, but you can only enter some clubs if you're 21. Not this time. Because Mr. Lester's my manager, and it's his party. I'm not sure about that. It's true. No, I know you can do that by using his name. But I don't think he should do that with you. Why? I'm an adult. No, you're not, Rachel. Have you ever been to one of Lester's parties? Well, no. You have? Not personally. I've heard stories. What stories? He knows how to party. That's good then. That's not necessarily a good thing. Knowing how to party might mean something else entirely. I don't know what you're talking about. You'll find out. Especially if you keep Lester on as your manager. Personally, I don't mind wild parties, but inviting an underage person to his party? That might be a bit too far. Well, huh? What the fuck? Wait, is that her father? Yeah, it is. Oh no! I've just realised, it looks like he's got a black eye. What the hell? Oh no. Dad! What? Rachel, is that Mr. Hendry? Yes. What happened? Ray, can you get a cup of milk for him, please? Just milk? Just milk. Meow. Wait, can I literally do just milk? I'm just looking through my thing to see if there is literally just milk. That would not be in my brew pad. Maybe it is. Oh no, that's Earth. Okay, that's not it. No, okay. I don't think that counts. Just milk. Milk. Yeah! Wait, that did get added. Oh no, it didn't. I was like, that did get added to the brew pad. What got updated? Rachel did. Oh. So, favourite things, I love my family, cats, milk, and you. What I'm doing with my life. I've been dancing, singing, and trying to achieve my dreams since I was 13, and I'm not stopping now. Here. Oh no. Thank you. Dad, please hold on. What the fuck happened? Can somebody help call an ambulance, please? They're on the way. I've contacted the hospital. Thank you. I've also contacted our Nekomimi expert personally. She's off shift right now, but she's also on the way. Thank you so much. I don't know what might have happened without your help. Don't mention it. Here they come. I'll go with you. Okay. What the fuck happened? Oh boy. That was really something, huh? Yeah. 2 days in a row. An emergency at your place. At least some people think of your place as they go to when they need help. You're right. It's not every day you look at things from the bright side. Well, I'm one of your coffee shop disciples, right? So I kind of understand them. I hope Hendry's alright. Me too. At least he's in good hands now. What's your plan for the rest of the night? Well, that was all pretty hectic, but I need to continue writing. Take your time and place then. Will do. That was the end of the day. Goddamn. The Black Lemon. A perfect, if unlikely combination of sour and bitter. I really hope I get the chance to actually finish my brew pad. I hope so. I want to. Sunday, October 4th. Wait. I knew it! Yep, as soon as they mentioned the after party, I was like, this sounds like there'll be drugs. And stuff. So police raid on private Coachella after party is biggest drug and sex related bust of the year. Fight broke out during Coachella, culprits in police custody. Despite the arrests, Coachella will go on. Oh, the fight that broke out was probably on Mr. Hendry, I guess. Oh dear. Alright, before that... Oh my god, not another. Fuck me! That's the end of it, at least. Happily Ever After, Ever After, Ever After, Part 3. Romeo comes awake with a gasp, his mind already whirling as he tries to make sense of what's happening. Was it just a dream, he thinks? Please forgive him. Dear readers, he's barely awake. He has no idea how or when he got home, but he's still wearing yesterday's clothes, and he experiences the unwashed, uncomfortable feeling that comes with waking after falling asleep fully dressed. Then he remembers. Juliet, what happened to her? He rifles through blankets and pockets until he finds his cell phone, and immediately fires off a message to her. He won't admit it, will barely remember it through the haze of panic, but he spends the next 14 minutes and 10 seconds staring fixedly at it until it vibrates in his hand and he drops it to the floor. Romeo! Juliet's voice is muffled by the carpet, but he doesn't think he's ever been so relieved to hear it. Where are you? Are you alright? I'm fine, what about you? I'm okay, we need to talk, something's definitely different. Romeo opens his mouth to agree, oh shit, before he even realises how he feels. He's been so weighed down by his feelings for so long that he hadn't noticed that something changed until Juliet brought it up. Waking up has been bad for so long, but today he feels different. Today he feels good. When Romeo arrives at the coffee shop, Juliet is already there. She waits while he orders an Americano, patiently sipping her orange juice until he joins her. So, Romeo says as he seats himself opposite Juliet. What happened last night? She shrugs, shakes her head, the picture of honest confusion. I'm not sure, but I felt kind of light when I woke up this morning. Yeah, that's a good way of describing it. I feel like a part of me is missing. She nods in agreement, and they're quiet for a time. Juliet plays with her straw, the paper melting quickly in the icy remnants of her drink. She trails off and tries to remember again, tries again. Do you actually remember what happened last night? Kind of. Romeo frowns and grimaces. I'm not sure though. How do you feel about me now? Asks Juliet. He pauses to consider. I don't know. I still like you. A lot in fact. But it's certainly a different kind of feeling to the last few months. That's exactly how I feel. He sighs explosively. What the hell happened? Juliet leans in, holds his gaze, lowers her voice. I'm not sure myself, but I have this theory. Maybe, and I know it sounds wild, but hear me out. Just maybe. The parts of us that fell in love with the other somehow left us last night. They separated themselves from this world, making their own where time loops an exact moment over and over and over again. Romeo looks in her eye, ooh god, without blinking for a long moment, then bursts out laughing. You're a complete madwoman. You know that? That's just... You're not even the one who likes sci-fi and fantasy. Oh, shut it, boyo. She huffs at him... Oh, pardon me. And crosses her arms as she leans back. No, seriously. He waves a hand at her. The fact that theory came out of your mouth is crazier than the theory itself. Her lip twitches, and then she's laughing with him. For a glorious moment, the air is filled with pure and uncomplicated good humour. When the laughter winds down, they each find that they can't stop grinning at the other, and it's beautiful and just like it used to be. A thought occurs to Romeo, and he opens his mouth and Juliet immediately points a finger at him. Shut up. He closes his mouth and keeps grinning, hands held up in surrender. You can't say it isn't possible, though. She defends herself with a wry shrug. Romeo tilts his head. Nothing is impossible, so what now? What now what? I mean, what happens to us now? He looks around and shrugs. We just live normally, I guess. It's been months, if not eons, since I could talk to you normally like this, and honestly, it feels awesome. She laughs, and it's so much easier than it has been in a long time. Yeah, I know. She smiles at him. So, we're good then? We're better than good, I guess, answers Romeo. Good point. Juliet nods. Well made. After that, life goes on for Romeo and Juliet. They're still good friends. They both found their loves, the one who shares their interests. That doesn't force them to sacrifice too many things in their life, yet still makes them feel like the happiest person on earth. They grow old together, as good friends, not as lovers. But what about the Romeo and Juliet who burn with love for each other? Readers, I'll tell you. That couple is still sitting on the bench in the park on that clear and perfect night, and they'll stay there until the end of time. They've created their own world without other people's meddling, judging, forcing compromises for the rest of eternity. They'll have each other and their pure, naive young love, and nothing will ever change that. Some people say that on a clear night with the promise of dawn rain when the Milky Way when the Milky Way flows across the sky, you see, and the full moon hangs low, you can see a young couple sitting on a bench in the park, but only out of the corner of your eye. And only if you've room for romance in your soul. Is it true, you ask me? Does it matter? I reply, surely it doesn't matter to anyone else on Earth, and it certainly doesn't matter to them. Hot damn. I'm actually just going to save game. Yes. No, I want to save the game and go to the main menu, just to see how close I am to what I believe would be the final day, but I don't actually know. Oh god. Yeah, maybe. Shit. Yeah, I like how that one's got, Gala as a werewolf. Yeah, it seems there's only one more day after this. I don't believe that, though. Maybe, we'll find out. Continue. Right, so it should just be Freya reading a phone. What? Is this not where I saved? So if I load it again, does it pop up with the paper? Oh shit. No, now it's literally loading it. It doesn't matter. Nothing happened. Okay, yeah. It just saved from the same place. Was that a kiss mark on the dude's arse? Whatever. Welcome. Hey, Pop. Good evening, everyone. Everyone safe and sound tonight? So far, so good, officer. With the cop who's supposed to be watching this area hanging out in a coffee shop, I'm not so sure about that. Hey, I'm working right now. I just love multitasking, you know? That requires skill. Taking a break and working at the same time, you mean? You know it. That's an oxymoron. That's why I said it requires skill. Anyway, Reese, I really need an espresso that keeps me awake tonight. An espresso? You got it. Pretty sure an espresso is 3. Let me just check. Yep. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Diddly diddly doo. There we go. Enjoy, officer. Social media fever. What the fuck? I don't even know what that means. Does that mean I got, like, have I maxed everybody out? But Georgie was already at full, so I'm not entirely sure. Whatever. An energetic espresso to keep our officer upright on patrol. You and your sense of humour. Your espressos are always out of this world. Definitely better than mine or my wife's. A wife's. It's not a competition, officer. It is for her. She thought if she could make a better one, I'd stop coming to this place so often. That's not happening anytime soon. So, anything special today? Surprisingly, no. Gotta make sure this place is safe, though. What are you grinning about? I mean it. You were here the last 2 days, right? Yes, I was. And some crazy things happened here. And 2 days in a row. As if the gods were trying to give me first-hand experience. To use in my story. Still fretting over your story, eh? Well, the deadline for my draft is getting nearer. Oh yeah. How's it going? Quantity-wise, it's shaping up pretty well. Quality-wise, honestly, I'm pretty confident. Best of luck then. Do you have any updates over the last 2 days of chaos? For the werewolf case? I spoke to Gala about it. What? Are you going to arrest him? Some of us at the precinct were talking about it. But in the end, we agreed not to do it. But he really helped a lot that night. Oh, because he really helped a lot that night. We asked the folks in the hospital, and some other people in the area. Without him, we'd have had a lot more problems. He helped a lot getting most of the werewolves safe in the hospital. Too bad he couldn't lock himself up in time. Thankfully, he didn't hurt anyone. So those who'd rather detain him can't do anything anyway. Phew. I'd be pretty mad at you if they did arrest him. Hey, being mad at me wouldn't solve anything. I know. What about Rachel's dad? Any idea what happened? I'm not too sure myself. Most of it didn't happen around here. What? It seems like it happened out near Coachella. That's a long way away. I mean, it's not actually that far, but we wouldn't be able to walk it. Not in that state. So far, that's all I know. Huh. Rachel. It was her manager, wasn't it? Oh, I've just had a thought. Her manager probably got arrested because of the drug and sex bust. Rachel, is Mr. Hendry alright? Before that, could I have a cup of hot chocolate? Dark hot chocolate. Oh, I know what that means. Yeah, it's basically just it's 3 hot chocolates. Let me just double check. Yep, dark chocolate. Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. There it is, dark chocolate. Your hot chocolate's ready. Thank you. That's going to be fine. He woke up this afternoon, thanks to Mr. Gala. Hey, I got an achievement, father and daughter. He got help fast enough to stop things getting worse. He's doing okay then. It'll take a few days before he fully recovers, but no permanent injuries we need to worry about. It's good to hear. I know. Still, it's all because of me. Because I didn't listen to him. When all he wanted to do was protect me. Rachel, don't blame yourself for this. Please don't take offense. But is it okay for you to leave your father alone in the hospital? His friends are there at the moment. And I can't face being stuck with a bunch of people I don't even know right now. Besides, I really need to get away for a bit. So I told Dad I'm going to visit Coffee Talk to get some fresh air. He's okay with that? He understands. He always does, I guess. Miss Rachel? What really happened last night? Dad got into a fight with some thugs. He heard them talking about me. In some very suggestive, perverted ways. Okay. He didn't like that, of course. So he morphed into his cat form and started a fight with the thugs. Why did he morph? So people wouldn't see what his human form looked like. And link him directly to me. Some cops went to the crime scene. They found some eyewitnesses to testify, and they managed to find the thugs. Are they fans of yours? No. It's even worse. They worked for Mr. Lester. I knew it. It's a good fucking job she didn't go to that party. What? Oh boy. The reason why it didn't take long for the cops to find them was because they were already under arrest. Because the party went too far last night. Yep. Whoa. How did it all connect? All connect up? They're Mr. Lester's bodyguards. They were chilling after the show, having a pre-party before the big one. And you know about guys and locker room talk, right? Yeah. Well, that's what they were doing. And that was the topic of discussion. Ugh. So, there's that. I'm sorry to hear that. And you were right about his party. I'm glad I wasn't there. Once again, I owe Dad for. Hey, it's okay. The important thing right now is that you're safe. And your dad made it through. I should have listened to him. He might be out of touch. But he's still way more experienced than me. And he's my father. I wish Mum was here. She'd know what to do. She'd know what to say to Dad when he recovered. You know what? I'm sure you'll know what to do. You're an adult, remember? But I don't know. All I know is I have to be there for him when... That's it. That's all you have to do. It might be weird to hear it about... Oh my god, it might be weird to hear it about something coming from Freya. But she is right. Be there when he needs you, Rachel. And whenever you need a breath of fresh air, you can come here and relax for a while. Guys, thank you. I've had enough fresh air for one day. I'll go back to the hospital now. Thank you for the update, Miss Rachel. I wish your father a speedy recovery. Thank you, Reese. Yay! Wait, is that going to be the end of the day? Because there was only 3 icons. Man. What a weekend. Pretty crazy, I know. Anyway, I've got to continue my patrol. It's been a pretty weird weekend. But overall, things are still safe around here. Even with that, never let your guard down, okay? No problem, officer. Thank you for checking up on us, Officer Georgie. Okay then, see ya. Is that really going to be the end of the day? You going to leave as well, Freya? I don't think so. I've had enough rest. And I have short stories to write. You're not tired? Definitely not. In fact, I think I can get it done today. Alright. I won't bother you then. Oh, you're never a bother. Besides, this whole book project would never have existed without this place. And you. So, thank you. The pleasure was mine. Now, I'm sure you shouldn't spend any more time on chit-chat. You've got a book to finish. No problem, boss. That is the end of the day. Holy fuck. If this is the last day, my god, it soon sped up. With how fast everything just winds down. I don't know if it is, though. It's just weird that it goes from October 5th to October 18th. 2 weeks later. Yeah, this definitely seems like the epilogue sort of thing. So, what's this? Coachella Festival proves to be a major boost for Seattle tourism. More women have spoken out and claimed Morris Lester lied. Initial reports indicate possible herpes outbreak at Coachella. Oh dear. Oh god, everyone's here. The gang's all here! Holy fuck! There's so many! Thank you. Oh, there we go. Your Fiction Plan free trial is over. Did you enjoy the content we provided for you? Do subscribe to our Fiction Plan for only $5 a month, or join our premium subscription plan for only $10 a month with access to all of our content. With your subscription, you can help support high-quality unbiased journalism, as well as giving young fiction writers an appreciative audience. Oh man, so this is definitely going to be the end. Hello! You're finally here. Hey all. Hey, yo. Hi Freya. Huh, someone's feeling happy today. Of course. Did they... They approved it. We're so happy for you. Congrats. Oh my. Do you know how happy I am? Judging from your expression, I'd say somewhere between ecstatically and rapturously. You're goddamn right. Oh my god. Oh my god. How did they react to the draft? Surprisingly, they liked it. It's amazing. I know, right? I couldn't believe it either. They told me if the book sells well, they'll definitely sign me for a second book. I'm so happy for you. Anyway, whatever happens with the book now, I could take things a little slower, because they gave me a year to finish it, with a feedback session every month. Sounds professional enough. Of course. They are the biggest publisher around. Enough about me. How's the coffee shop been doing? It's been great. We've had a lot of new customers lately, and some old-timers, of course. I heard Hyde's back from his trip to Korea. Yeah. He brought us some gifts back. He didn't get any for me. I'm not sure, but he did say he always gives gifts directly. Gift giving the old-fashioned way, huh? How about you? Things are great. The last time I saw you was before your mini break. Yeah, we decided to go to Coachella. Wow. That event was a mess. Yeah, 3 hours at the festival was enough for us. So where did you go after that? We ended up in Port Townsend. How was it? I enjoyed it. Never knew a historical trip could be fun. Oh yeah, I saw your new profile picture, Aqua. Wait a minute. Lua's has changed. Gala's hasn't. Bailey's hasn't. Hyde's hasn't. Myrtle's hasn't. Rachel's has. Neil's still the same. Aqua. Oh, they're sweet. Aww. Hendry's is still the same. You both look so cute. Oh man. Thanks. Was that taken during your vacation? No, it was at Max. They had a Japanese-style photo booth there, so I forced her to take a picture together. You were at Max too, Myrtle? Yeah, I helped her out a bit with the booth. Thank you. You don't have to keep thanking me. By the way, have any of you heard from Neil? No, not me. They did send 2 postcards to the coffee shop. Really? Yeah, one's from Coachella. That's not even that far away. Why send a postcard? Hard to tell with them. What about the second one? It's from New York. What? What are they doing in New York? Beats me. Working on their mission, maybe. Huh, yeah, probably. They'd stand more of a chance there. Anyway, guys, we're leaving for the night. Aw, come on. So soon? We were here for hours before you arrived, and we need to work tomorrow. Fair enough. Take care on your way, then. Good luck with the novel. Thanks. See you, Reese. See you around. Are we going to talk to Bailey's now? They look happier than when I first met them. They do. It's not easy to find someone you can be comfortable with in such a short amount of time. Yeah. Anyway. Bailey! Sorry if it seems like I'm ignoring you, Baileys. No worries. I don't feel ignored at all. Are you by yourself tonight? No, I'm waiting for Lua. She has some work to do. This late at night? Yeah. She's been doing overtime for the past few days. How are the two of you doing? Things have been great. In fact, after 10 years together, we're finally moving in together next month. Wow, congrats. But I thought Lua lived with her flatmate. We're moving to a new place. She got promoted recently, and her company's providing her with an apartment. Wow, she must be a really big deal in her office. Well, she definitely earns more than me. That's not saying much, Baileys. You shouldn't say that to a fellow freelancer. Oh, here she comes. Baileys, I'm so sorry. I didn't expect it to take so long. I thought it would be done by... Honey, it's alright. Freya and Reese have been keeping me company anyway. Oh, hey Freya. And Reese. Sorry for barging in without saying hi. How's it going? I would say things are great. But not as great as you two lovebirds. You told her already? Only about the moving in part. As you've heard, we're going to move in together next month. Where is it? Not far. I mean, the company provided the place. So they want to cut my commuting cost as much as possible. Commuting. Commuting costs, not community. I'm dumb. That's thoughtful of them. It means they don't need to reimburse my taxi fees when I'm working overtime. Oh yeah, that too. It also means we get to visit this place more often. That's a good point. We owe this coffee shop a lot anyway. Don't mention it. I have a question for the both of you. Go on. The last time we met, I believe you were going to introduce Baileys to your parents. How did it go? Man, her father didn't kill me at least. Well, at least Papa let you eat lunch with us. That's rare, you know. I know. And at least they didn't say no. Which means a lot, I guess. It was a good start. It was definitely a good start. Anyway, Baileys, we need to go now. Or we'll miss the intro again. You folks going somewhere? Yeah, we're going to watch the midnight screening of Full Metal Conflict. I didn't take you for someone who likes FMC, Lua. I don't, but this guy loves it. Hey, you always enjoyed watching me playing the game. I enjoyed watching you, not the game. Too bad I didn't introduce you to Myrtle just now, Baileys. She worked on the game. Really? Oh well, I'll be visiting this place more often. I'll probably meet her again, one of these days. You probably will. Now go, you lovebirds. You don't want to miss the movie. Alright, catch up with you later, Freya. Bye, Reese. Enjoy the movie. Damn. We're not even serving drinks. It's just like everything's tying up. There they go. I'm so happy for them. They've still got a long way to go. They probably have a lot of obstacles in their path. But they're moving forward. Yeah. How will you write their story? As it is. It's beautiful enough. And it has enough drama. Nah. That's one way to put it. Anyway. What's that look for? You haven't told me about any of our other friends here. How are they doing? You only skipped coming for 10 days. What do you expect? Come on, they played an important part in my writing process, remember? Oh, they're all about me. Yeah, you... Yes. I think it's on about the player. Well... Maybe not. I thought it would be. Unless it's just giving you a recap of, like, how you did, maybe. There are some updates about the regulars. Tell me. Where should we start? Oh. Wait. What? Lua visits this place more often now that they live nearby. Oh, this is brilliant. The last time they came, they were talking about catering and venues. Oh, wedding. Hyde returned from his trip to Korea and brought gifts. Some are more special than others. Handcuffs. He said he's considering moving back to Seattle if his agency allows it. That's Aqua. Aqua continues her work with the university. She's still working on small indie games. The difference is, she's not alone now. There's Neil. Neil! The only news about their superhero breeding mission are the 2 postcards they sent me. Rachel is back at the recording studio, preparing for her first solo album. She found a new manager, someone who made the news as a legend coming back to the industry. Her father. And finally, Freya. She finished her book, got published, and had some signing sessions. It was a massive success, sold out, even after the 4th printings of Might Something. I didn't get to read it. I took way too long to read her thing. That was in-fucking-credible. I really loved that. I just love these kinds of games. Where you just, you know, sit down for a good bit, chill, and just enjoy. Yeah. Throughout the entire game, it was heavy Valhalla vibes. I mean, it's the same concept, essentially. You're talking to people, and you're preparing drinks for them. The only difference between this and Valhalla is in Valhalla you can kind of change how the dialogue will go, by getting them drunk, whereas in this you can't get people drunk. Obviously it's coffee. But no, I really, really liked it. The music's just incredibly relaxing, soothing. I absolutely adore games like this. Weird, I never really used to be super into visual novels, but I've really grown to love them ever since I first played Steins Gate for starters, because that's a fucking masterpiece. And then like Valhalla. I thought I got the name wrong. They're all just incredible. The only downside is games like this don't really have much replay value. Not particularly. I suppose they do if you just give it enough time that you forget everything that happens and play the game again. But the only thing for me to do with the game now would be to make the remaining drinks. The weird thing is you can actually do an endless mode, which I don't know how that works. But I think the way it works is you just serve people constantly. Did I finish my drink? No, I didn't. Awesome, because my throat still hurts. And then I never said, during the credits when I normally do. Again, huge thanks to Touch Productions for a copy of the game, because this was incredible. And me. And you. You provided this game. Whoa. That's Gala. I think. I'm confused. But yeah, even if this game wasn't provided, I would have played it. It's my kind of game. Welcome. Hello, Reese. Good evening, sir. Have we met before? I'm sure this is your first time here. Of course I've been here. It's Gala. Wait. In fact, I've worked here before. What? Wait. Wait. No way. Is that really you? It's been a while. You've changed. A bit too much. It's Neil? I've learned a lot about how to live with your people since then. I assume it was a success then. Multiple successes. What's with the new look then? Just trying to blend in. It seems like an Earthling immigration agency is after me. Now that you mention it. Somebody did visit this place looking for you. When was it? Not so long after your second visit here. Was he a bald guy in a suit? Yes. The fire agent. You've seen him? Yes. Thankfully, I've changed my appearance since then. By the way, you can drop the act in front of me. So, you finally noticed? To think that such power can be born from our kind. You're good with your act, though. It took a few tries. But there are some timelines where I forget to pretend that I don't have some knowledge of certain stuff. Interesting. I'm curious to know about those mistakes. Well, it happened a few times. First, when Freya told me about her meeting in the elevator. Then it was the first time Rachel visited this place. And the last one involved you and your second visit. Huh? Oh, and there was another one right after Freya got her draft approved. Can you show it to me? Assuming you know how I communicate with my kind. Never tried it, but let's see. What is this? You've beaten the main story of the game, but you haven't seen everything yet. Okay. I mean, I'm not playing the game again. Yeah, we have Endless, and then Gallery? What the hell? I'll just quickly go through all these. Oh, it's all the yeah! Oh, they're so cute. That's Freya. God, she looks dopey there. Gala. God, she's got one hell of a... He's kind of got the same shaped head as Squidward. One massive forehead, too. That's Lua. Lua. That was her original picture. Oh yeah, Touch Productions. That's Rachel. Rachel. God, she had so many different pictures. New game. Yeah, he brought Ginger and handcuffs. I like how the expression does not change. Oh, she gets a little smile when he shows up. Where's that one? Oh, that's her phone. Coffee talk. There are a lot of pictures of Lua. Holy crap. We're only at 40. Jesus. Lua. They, like, whoever's like drawn these really like Lua. That's Hyde. The outline. Holy crap. Was that Rachel? Oh, Aqua looks different too. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that's the actual cast. God, Hyde looks so different. Jesus. Aqua. I've no idea. Bailey's. Oh, these are... It is, it's concept art. Oh, I think, maybe. Maybe not. I'm probably wrong. Freya concept. God damn. There's so many. It's so... Oh, concept art's so cool. Calm but angry. What did they say for that? Oh, it didn't say. Was that gonna be Hyde? Hot damn. He looks a lot younger. Georgie. I don't know if that's supposed to be Lua again. Or if it's just fan art, I'm not entirely sure. So cool. Concept art for Rachel. Oh, there's the werewolf. Oh, whoa. Man, from the way this looks like it was going to be a whole lot more complex. Like you'd actually have to prepare the drink. I would say in the similar vein of Valhalla, but even in that, it's super easy. You just choose... It basically works the same way as this. Ah. God, that would have been a pain. Like having to put in the coffee, then... Even still, I'm glad the way it's the way it is. Fucking Christ. Whoa. It's so weird. Like how much this has changed. From these, I'm guessing, early sketches? It's not really a sketch. Or like early ideas. And just how different. Wow. Holy crap. There it is. That is impressive. With just how much that changes. Jesus. Well, there we go. It's a file load game. What actually... Oh. Not what I wanted to do. Wait. 3 of 3? Why can't I do that? Oh dear. Oh, did I just start a new game? I did. Fuck. No, well, whatever. I was just gonna see what happened if I continued the game, but I didn't realise it was gonna do this. So, never mind. Either way, that is going to be the end of Coffee Talk. I really, thoroughly enjoyed this. Without a doubt. It was such a nice experience. Super calm, relaxing, and just fun to play. But either way, that is going to be the end of Coffee Talk. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this adventure. And until next time, take care. And for those who stopped by the stream, thanks for stopping by. It's much appreciated. Have a good day, and I'll see you next stream.